Hello.
Yeah.
Ruby. I need a substantial
Little Brown Street, but it's
show where all the celebrities of my heart really recently, and I've been telling them. But honestly, I say, God, thank you for putting my life on weird mode. Except that some old beef mean who are so much desperate, to like move up on YouTube, you could always just pick a fight with a larger channel and.
Hello
everyone, welcome. Did you not see the stream last night? Because I actually find it to be more interesting. Oh my god, that's horrible. You missed the most important part Eva had from when I just met the Thorps. Ben, I'm like, what are you talking about $100? What?
I said I make more money than you.
Cleaned up and ready. What do they call Keem Star? Keem!
He's gonna hire me, by the way, but
Hello, and welcome to episode 30 of Celebrity Sunday, coming at you live from New Haven, Connecticut. It's the Ruby of the Past, just grabbing some Dunkin' to get hyped up. Let's go. Fuck. I clicked an ad. Hold on. Fuck! I love you, and I bet you she would never do all of the things I do for you. Does she buy you stuff? Does she drive a new car? Has it ever got to you, baby? She might break your heart. Now my love is so out to start. She's gonna make it hard, but she don't love you. Like you know I love you. And I bet that she would never do all the things I do for you. She tell about me. Does she know about us? In the heat of the night, ooh, baby, we be making love. Oh, this was one of a kind. My love was so hard to find. She's gonna break your heart. She would never do all the things I do for you. Gonna bet you she don't love you. What's up, people? Welcome to episode number 30. Dirty Flirty 30. Celebrity Sunday is now 30. Very happy to be joined already. We have a good turnout and we have quite the show for you tonight. I have been watching the most mind-melting degenerate shit as per usual. Your girl has a problem with self-discipline, regulating, and not running into the darkest corners of the internet and being like, oh my God, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Anyway, so I was just rushing a lot of things in the background. I have a couple clips uploaded just to set the mood, the vibes, some pictures. Let me check out chat going on. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, get crack. Okay. I didn't know. So looks like a lot more people are going to be having access to those supercuts. And I saw y'all in chat. Yeah, I saw y'all in chat trying to stir drama, being like, Grace, look, Ruby put your content behind a paywall. And they're like, she must have done it for this reason. I did it because I'm reviewing it today on this show. But for people who care about adding to their members page for the paying members of their channel, usually those people like me, will make little efforts to make it a worthwhile experience for the members and put in a little effort, give them the sneak peeks, give them the long cut, give them the super cut. But we ain't taking those show cuts. Let's see those W's. Because the winning spree continues in a huge way. But let's get some images up just so I can set the mood, the vibe. This is the episode tonight. So first off, special guest. I'm so fucking excited we're going to have an interview with Bethadone in like about an hour. I'm going to send her the link. And then we're just going to go over her history on YouTube, probably do like a 20-30 minute interview, and then either go back to reviewing the supercut because I made 2 like 20-minute edits. That's 40 minutes of footage to review. So it could be a long show. We will see. I didn't do a get ready with me, so I've got the streaming stamina. The social battery is charged. But the lighter is, where could it be? I spent so much time preparing for this, but like not in the most basic ways that would have like made sense. But that's fine. Look at my behind. Everything's not on time. Hey, hey, oh man. Hey, hey, hey. Cool. All right, I have 8,000 weed pens and no lighter. Is that the situation I'm literally in right now? Bro. What do you know? Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works because it's not really Celebrity Sunday without a cigarette, even though on the radar for my self-improvement arc, which continues as a lifelong journey for many, and that includes, which I know the Thorps find hilarious, but yes, there's great news. I will be going back to school to finish my degree, as many do in their 30s and even into their 50s. As a matter of fact, if Ben wanted to brush up on having maybe any marketable skills beyond having no shame and showing your shitty underwear on the internet all day, it would be probably beneficial. And Grace should really look into getting a GED. You know, she might have to catch up. I do know that she has a 4th grade education, and that does exude in her analysis that she does of other humans' behavior. So we're going to get into all of it, though. So first off, Bethadone, my bitch, young, skinny, and rich. We have a lot in common. Super excited to talk to her. Super sorry I don't really have a better picture. But here's the real star of the night. Here's the real star of the night. Oh, nope, not those 2 winners. This guy, Lalito. Lalito. Oh, silly, silly Lalito. What are you doing, my man? I love it. Keep doing it. And Grace, we love the foot arc. I hope you're getting paid good money for that because people do usually pay for softcore. I know you like doing it for free so that you can get Hormexer to say you're hot. But yeah, definitely not manipulable at all. She's not manipulable, guys. She's not manipulable. That's fake news. Anyway, also make sure you sub the Bethadone Clinic. Yeah, and the Thorps were like, oh, I wonder what about her username, Drew Rubian. Obviously, the methadone reference. Because I have a channel that is very centered around my journey as a recovering addict. I'm very open about that. As are other people. Not everyone chooses to live in a narcissistic fantasy full time. But the dedication is kino. I must admit, it is often kino, and that's why we are here today, still talking about these damn fucking people. Grace and Lalo are having a kid together. So, well, we can just start getting into what I'd like to review. But here's another thing, just to set the vibe, maybe help you understand Ben's like mindset. And wait, not that one, even though also yes. Oh, before we get into all that, oh shit, I didn't. There's a beautiful flower on my way home. Trying to stay in my positivity zone, but anyway, this
been serving a life sentence in this California prison since 1973, when, at the age of 24, he murdered his mother, then called police and confessed to having dismembered college co-eds for 2 years, as well as cannibalizing and raping their headless bodies.
When someone abandons himself to being a victim, he's going to have to be one.
With an IQ of 136, Kemper is now the prison's best reader of books for the blind.
I'm saying I've wanted to kill my mother since I was 8 years old, and I'm not proud of that. It started with surrogates at a non-human level. Physical objects, my possessions, other people's, destruction of things that are cared about, and then destruction of things that are living on a lower level, small animals, insects, animals, and then finally...
Hold on, I'm trying to find my videos. Why? Oh, it's not going to show me my own. Okay, here it is. Anyway, so Ed Kemper and Ben Thorp have so many similarities besides just being very tall demeanor. There's the extreme mommy issues, delusions, and urge to destroy all things pure, good, and true in this world. Like, it's objectively good for people to try to improve their lives by going back, getting education, quitting drugs, doing things of that nature. They're so lost that that's what they like joke about. Meanwhile, they literally live in a broken car and don't wash their own fucking asses and pussies. As a matter of fact, that might lead us into our first video. Lalo's humiliation, Grace's cam girl era, kid behind a camera drunk, Becky versus Keem, supercut for Celebrity Sunday.
I'll say it again since you
Instead
had your
of,
headphones off.
oh my god, shut up. No, yeah. Instead of going around, getting the timestamps and clips, I just screen grabbed a whole bunch of clips and edited them together. And it was just basically the highlights, lowlights, depending on how you look at it, that I wanted to review today on the show. Shout out Triggerman for the $1.99 dono. Already we've got, I didn't even whip out, this was supposed to be part of my intro. I got a little thrown by the ad that played instead of the song. But the show must go on, and it did. So anyway, Word of Love, already bopping, already ready. And now we can add Triggerman, who also, Triggerman's been posting a whole bunch of great clips and stuff. So if you are someone who hangs around these corners of Boit, you're in that algorithm, he's starting to get a good little clip compilation. The Co-Ed Killer also is the voice behind half the audiobooks on the market. Yes, isn't that interesting? Yes, he was he's an interesting case too, because he reported himself, and he's just a very, very, very disturbed man, is quite obviously. But let's get into the kino. Yes, that was just last night. I meant to add that clip in, but I totally forgot about it. But yeah, Keem is clapping back at me for my shit talking, calling him a sadist, etc. I stand by it, and I would be happy to stand by it verbally and hear his side. But there's this thing where I'm like banished from the Discord and from the community. But it pays to be banished sometimes. Thank you, Cycleman90, my faithful producer, and note the fine print. Note the fine print. What does that say, bitches? Celebrity of the week. That bitch. He's that bitch. Keem can't handle bants. Keep it up. I mean, I'm making valid criticisms, and I don't know why if he had more sense to him, he would maybe take it into consideration, because he's surrounded by a bunch of people who just blow smoke up his fucking ass 24/7. And if they don't, they're banished and fired, and he's like withholding their paychecks and shit. It's getting bizarre. Yummy. All right, let's start, because there's a lot to get through. But I think I did a good job compiling some the highlights together. The highlights, the lowlights. That's right, baby. Smash the like button and all that jazz. We love to see it. Gamer of the Damned. Why is Rostov hosting Lockout Queen's Night? I can't keep up with the real fake hirings and firings. And then also the fact that they are all quite literally mentally ill and unstable people. And that creates unstable circumstance. So anyway, let's get into the kino. The non-members haven't gotten to see this yet, but it's just some clips that I strung together in a digestible format, because it is a lot. it's a lot to go through, and there's a lot of like boring, just weird, like they're at an art fair and it's like beyond boring. Anyway, let me check my Cash App because that did make that beautiful sound effect. Boom, Stevie with the $10. Thank you so much. Boom, shakalaka. All right. I don't know how much the memberships are, but we're already at $42. Only 15 minutes in. Not fucking bad. Not fucking bad. Stevie hitting with the 10. Tenor. That correct tenor. All right. Oh, also, Lalo gave Grace his amphetamines, and now she knows everything about drugs because she tried unprescribed medication one time as a party drug while drinking and like being degenerate on the internet. Anyway, and also I say this not to shame anyone who struggles with addiction. I am someone who struggles with addiction, and I've been a webcam model. I've done those things. The reason why it's interesting that Grace does it is because she's spoken out against it for so long. She always shits on me for being a junkie, ex-cam girl, the usual things. And she's just like going into that exact path without a lick of self-awareness, because the covert and overt, they just fluff each other up back and forth, back and forth. I'm overt. No, I'm covert. No, I'm overt. No, I'm covert. You're both grandiose and fucking insane. Let's get.
Yeah, speed jaw. It's not good. My jaw hurts.
Fucking feet. Yeah, you want to lick those. You want to lick her feet? Lick them. Lick those socks.
I think he thought I was easily manipulable, and I'm not.
We all know she's definitely not easy manipulable. It's not like her dad literally convinced her and manipulated her into getting to a dick sucking competition with her own mother. And 2 seconds later, she's showing her ass to get the like validation from Hormaxer. This is where we're at. So it's just they're running on pure audacity. It needs to be called out. If they had any sense, they would take my advice, you know. But they are really dedicated to doing things the way that they do it, and they're going to continue to struggle socially if they're not willing to adapt or change. But it's extremely hypocritical. And bitch, you are very easy to manipulable. You're very easily manipulable, okay? You're a very, very troubled young mentally ill woman who's like literally your father's little slave girl 24/7, pimping out your fucking ass on the fucking internet, cracked out on fucking Adderall with your psychopath best friend / only friend / only person that wants to be seen in public with them. It's rough, as they say.
Saw those pictures. You're not doing anything.
I did that on purpose to look bad.
Yeah, but Lalo,
Dude, that was such a pissy, like, cunty moment. Like, and she's talking about I don't know if I have it in my pictures, but there is a picture. I mean, this is like the visual that she's serving. So, I mean, I don't know. It takes a lot to look bad right now because she's at an extreme low point and an extreme state of denial. Like I said, and if she ever had a meaningful change of heart or, you know, came to the light, there's a lot of people who would forgive a lot and help her in her situation, but I don't see any change anytime soon. She's doing the foot bit, but Foot Girl's not into it. And the rejection dysphoria does get triggered. So,
Lalo, you
Be a dick. Hell yeah, tell him, Mike.
It smells like fish in here. Is that because you went in the toilet?
No, the toilet stinks, so I flushed
I think your father talking to you like that, like publicly for the whole internet. Like, hey,
like fresh fish, like
your pussy stinks, bitch. Wash your fucking pussy out. You have to do that more than once a month.
Yep.
But I saw the win as saying like, okay, well, this is our flex on.
They have no human relationships with other people. So they have no one that's like telling them like, dude, like you actually really do need to shower on a regular basis. And also they spend all their money living out of fucking motels. Like, bitch, you can't stand on shit until you get your own place and like try to be a fucking person. You haven't even started your life yet. This is beyond. But yeah, I'm sure, you know, we're just the jealous haters. What do I know? Oh, also, they had some fucking dude pull up on their house, at their motel, I mean, rather. And he potentially had like a gun in a car. It was super sketchy, but I knew that the whole time what they were thinking is, oh shit, we have to like play this like it's not a big deal, because they've been pulling up on people like left and right. You know, even after I said don't show up or call the police, they still showed up. You know, they still went to my job screaming my fucking name, all on video. So they have to play it like, oh, this is no big deal. But meanwhile, they were scared shitless. And guess what? The true cost of something like that is, yeah, you can't relax. You're just like, oh shit, now I'm not safe anywhere I go. I'm a fucking target. It's not a great feeling. It's, yeah. And that's what you guys put out into the world constantly. Like the reverberation of just like suffering that exudes from these like ogres, it's astronomical. It's incomprehensible.
You.
Yep.
On
RT.
Ruby.
Yep.
On your mother. On John and all these people who say like, is this guy went further than we ever did on those people.
He said something like, I'm always packing.
Right, but I think it was in his car because I didn't see any trace.
I didn't see any either, but
It could be like an under the belt holster.
I'll admit I was a little sketched out. I was like, it just seemed like somebody in the chat said he seemed like he was caught doing something wrong.
Oh, a little sketched out. Imagine being a little fucking sketched out, you dumb cunt. And your idiot fucking daddy. God, it's insane. But yeah, these are the people who are so scared after they pulled up at my fucking house when I told them not to. They pulled up at my fucking job, freaking my employer out. And then they came back to my city to talk about killing me, like my brother who was killed in jail. And they keep lying about that fucking case, lying about my family. But guess what? You dumb fucking whore. You dumb fucking whore that's not even charging correctly for what you're doing, you stupid bitch. Guess the fuck what? You're going down!
It's just a big machine.
I don't think it hates you personally. Is that what you're saying? That it hates you personally, or me, or both of us?
Let's say Ruby starts doing some super crazy shit right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with her ending up like her older brother today?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're happy to facilitate that?
If that's what she wants to do, yeah. I don't fucking care. She comes over here with a knife. She acts crazy, like, theoretically.
No, it wouldn't be that. It would be more subtle, right?
Yeah. Jamie says, if you take one down, they might go down like...
I think, yeah, not everyone has seen, because they stream so much and they're always so degenerate 24/7. That's why I like to remind people that these people literally wish and want death and relapse for me, and they mention it often. The reason they're losing support more and more is a lot of people who did support them thought it was an act, but what they've really revealed, especially through their interactions with me and going after my past brother and just being so disgusting, showing up at my house, trying to trigger me to like relapse and die, going after my grieving fucking parents. Disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway.
Yeah, he was trying to play it down excessively for what it was. Like, afterwards, it's a little, makes you feel a little paranoid, I guess you could say, after what we've been through. But,
Yeah. Not a big deal, though.
Michael.
What happened? You got donuts, Mike?
Michael, so here's what I'll do for the hot sauce thing. I'll say it again since you had your headphones off.
Empty donut. Donut. Come on, big boy.
What did you say, Becky? I forgot you were here.
No, never mind. It's okay. Keep talking about donuts. It's more important.
What are you talking about? I love nuts.
I bet you do. I think you like Boogie's nuts.
I was a joke. When I get drunk, people say I get gay, but I'm just here's the truth. I'm a straight man.
No, when you get drunk, you get Down syndrome. That's official.
Is it true? I'm a straight man, but I'm so comfortable with my sexuality that I can make jokes about it. I don't care. People that are insecure about their sexuality say that they're like, oh, I'll never suck a dick. Give me a dick. I'll suck it.
I mean, I appreciate, his liberal attitudes towards sex. I'm not a particularly homophobic person. But it's not, like talking about how you're so secure in your sexuality to like lead up to saying that cut off the legs of what you were trying to do, my brother. So it's landing weird. He's definitely drunk. He's going on and on about eating Bridget's. Well, you'll see. It's rough. It's been rough getting these clips together, guys. It's been, whew.
Yeah. Hell yeah, tell him, Mike.
I'll suck it. I don't give a
Well,
shit.
damn.
I would not get. I love women. I love pussy. I love eating pussy. So good at it. I'm saying too much again.
Nope,
Except
that's
for
their
says you get
cover.
pretty
That's why they
gay,
get away
Mike.
with it. Absolutely not.
Oh no, I've kissed guys. I don't give a shit, but I love eating pussy.
Mike,
eat
Mike.
And I love eating it. I'll eat Bridget's pussy for 6 hours if she lets me.
Is Bridget still there with you? Oh, did Bridget just?
They pulled the plug on him.
That he's just holding her back.
Goddess. True foot goddess right here.
She's like his slave. Oh my god, I sound so mean saying this. But like if you're gonna
She was
put your
so
guys'
nice.
life
They go
and
crazy
stuff on
about
the
her.
internet, like for everybody to see, I'm sorry, it's allowed to be commented on. Like she does everything for this.
Well,
woman.
no, I'm
like and
literally
now
slept
instead
with
of,
women.
like,
I'm
him,
not
like driving to go get her hair done. She has to go bicycle. She has to go ride her bike there.
Yeah, I really appreciated that, Ethan. That meant a lot. It's hard seeing people lie about something that was really hard for me and my family. I can't imagine why she got creeped out by these people. Who knows? Who knows? It's not like they're literally father and daughter doing this shit. They're just like red flag number one. Numero uno.
Stay-at-home daughters were basically unmarried adult women who continued to submit to their fathers until he gave them away in marriage to another man that they would then
I
submit
enjoyed it
to
as
for the
a
rest
in a
of
weird
their
way,
life.
but
I'm better drunk.
I can't
You
say
always
that.
turned. I already taken my hat off. Catch barrier. It's
Remove.
tough.
Oh my god.
I swore. And I don't care for him. And it was all just jokes until he went after my income and livelihood. And all I want to do is travel and make jokes and stuff. And if you come
to
after
travel,
me
make
for
jokes.
my
Why are you so
livelihood, I
mean?
think you should get the worst punishment possible. And I intend to give that to him. Because he is an F slur of the highest degree. And honestly, you want to know what I honestly think? I think he wanted to tap
rejection,
it,
dysphoria.
and he felt rejected, and so now he's gone after me super hard. Because why would he care about me? I've understood.
Oh yeah, he's going after you super hard.
That I'm making jokes about
Retaliation,
him.
you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch.
He wanted to tap it, and he felt
She's a lot
rejected.
of usually a mess when she's drunk.
Maybe I'm a better streamer than you, dude. It's not that big of a deal. You do your scripted shit for kids. Okay, whatever. Who cares?
You literally talk like a child.
I don't really care, except that you slandered me. You
slandered
about me and my dad.
You would never say good shit.
And then I made jokes about you, and you tried to get my livelihood taken and let your life be
Just
run
for
by
jokes,
a
man. All we
white
did was
trash
drive
hoe, and
thousands
that's
of
what
miles as a
really
joke and
is.
threaten your
I'm
life
sorry,
as a
I have no
joke.
respect for her at all. Terrible content creator. Terrible.
You're not
person
even
in
really a
general.
content creator. Not everyone
And
is, you dumb
easily
bitch.
manipulable. And I'm not. I have
Literally
self-respect.
talk like a drunk child. It's very weird.
Whatever.
You do it no, I saw those pictures were not good lighting.
I don't
but
think
granted,
this
they
is
also
envy
were
operating,
Yeah,
but
you're not
I'm
doing
open to
it
that as a
on
content.
Purpose to look bad.
Yeah,
I find this
Lalo,
to be
you
very
don't-
disturbing
Lalo,
more than
you
like
went
something I'd like
there.
to
Why are you
emulate.
going there
But
to have conversations with Grace?
Yeah, basically.
hey,
I'd make the good
okay.
content.
Oh, you want to play
I'd be in the
fucking
bed-
fair?
I would be in the bed.
You want to play fucking fair with these people, Tommy? Dude, the
I
fuck?
think it's just a big machine.
I don't think it hates you personally. Is that what you're saying? That it hates you personally, or me, or both of us?
Let's start. Let's say Ruby starts doing some super crazy shit right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with her ending up like her older brother today?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're happy to facilitate that?
If that's what she wants to do, yeah. I don't fucking care.
But I can't fucking make fun of this dumb cunt acting like a stupid, intoxicated whore on the internet after everything she's put me through. Fuck that. You got my attention, bitch. Don't cry about it now. The sympathy is gone. It was there. I offered my fucking home to you, even after you went hard on me. Like, you are a lost bitch, man. King. Get well.
I would make the best content with Grace, right?
Right.
That's correct. Now, shouldn't you get a room with Grace, and shouldn't you,
It's kind of ironic.
It's easy to forget because they
And
lie.
so lives with his mother.
I need the chair.
Doesn't in bed with Ben? Why don't you rub his shoulders? I don't know what you mean.
Who is this?
Dude, Ryder, it's in the
Well,
context
you
of them
should- you should be
harassing me,
getting
driving to my
something
fucking
tonight,
house,
Layla. I don't know what
driving
your
to
problem
even
is.
looking for me when I was on my IRL trip. Fuck
Or my
that.
did I get rid of the
Like,
ick factor?
fuck
Do you
you
no
guys.
longer have the ick factor with me?
Who is this person, though, Formaxer? Yes.
Looking into the hate.
I don't know what that question, whether you dopey, whether you can't understand.
I still would love
Grace?
for them to change and to be better, but they refuse. They need some tough
Or Max,
fucking love,
did I
some
get rid of the ick factor?
reality.
You said you would never sleep with me because I gave you the ick.
Tough. Yeah.
He's using your line.
It's so funny.
It's tough.
Reach over. Yeah.
I don't really
right
care.
now.
I don't care who supports who. I mean, it's just a matter of like, yeah, they go hard on me. I'm gonna go hard on them, but not even close to what they put me through. Not even fucking close.
Give me a kiss, Ben. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, Ben, right here. in the Ben.
This was
See,
actually
is the
pretty
best
cute.
thing. Oh, that's good. The StreamYard's
I
good.
enjoyed
Who does
this,
that?
and
You wanna
ironically.
lick those- You want to lick her feet? Lick them. Lick those socks. You
It's
lick the sock,
entertaining,
Lil.
but it's
Lick
still
the
a
sock. Go
horrifying
ahead, kiss it.
situation.
Go ahead.
You
No,
can't
lick
lose
it,
sight of
lick
that.
it.
Like,
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's good for you, boy. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead. It's good for you. Suck the
Not even a
toes.
little kiss. You don't like my feet.
and her dad is right behind her.
Right there on the knuckle.
Just
Yeah,
don't
maybe he
ever
wants
let
the
that
barefoot
really escape your
Grace.
mind,
Yeah,
the
there he goes.
biological
There you go.
interest
Come on, come on,
factor.
Layla. Give some
He did a
content
chin
here, you
graze.
son of a bitch.
You did a chin graze.
Yeah. Yeah, Layla, lean into it.
That's true. Thank you,
Lean
King, for
into
the
it. Start
$20
sucking
cash
on
app.
those
Thank you for that. I
toes.
appreciate that. And I'll try to be fair. I'll try to be fair.
The
I
hell's
know. I
wrong
don't
with
want
you,
to be
boy?
dark, okay? Don't bring this out of me.
So what's wrong with that? A lot of guys like feet.
or rather,
A lot of guys like feet. Yeah.
I mean, not that much. Not that
Chat.
much.
Type F if you think Lalo's a foot guy. And type NF if you think he's not a foot guy.
You have a pathology about it, which is kind of odd. It's kind of odd.
Well, I figured you look like a dude that has the foot fetish. So I'm trying to get it.
Why?
General, look.
Why would I
Look
want-
in front of me.
It's always the dumbest
What
shit.
is this?
You were earlier.
See, that's uncommon. You take control too.
You're like, you know, give me a chance to say the parts I like,
that.
okay? Fuck off. I don't know that. I don't think he's gonna be, honestly.
Grace,
He's
what you
not
do is
gay, he's
straddle
just
his
metro
shoulder
and
a little bit
unprescribed
on her.
medication.
There you go. There you go, Layla. Now we're getting there. There you go, Lalo.
Whoa.
I believe it, King.
All right, there
Oh my
you
god.
go.
Oh my god. Oh my
We
god.
have content there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna fall. No.
All right, put
You
it down.
cannot
Layla.
hold me.
Like,
I'm
no,
a big
big
girl.
No.
Yeah. Layla, where you going?
You're drunk.
Great. Sophie really is. Don't worry, we got plenty of
Why-
Grace's
okay,
feet
make sure
coming
there's a
up.
bed there. All right, Layla, let her down over here slowly,
That's
Layla.
ridiculous.
Oh, careful, buddy.
Go by the bed. Just in
You
case.
want this again?
You got the bed? All right. All right, there you go.
So he lifted like 160 pounds on his shoulder.
All right.
This is like 2 years ago, I think.
Did you hit him?
Dude, this is classic.
You apologize?
Yeah.
For what?
He likes it.
For being immature in general.
He likes it.
All right, you ready?
Bro.
Holy, there you go. He likes it. That's fine. He likes it.
I love the recoil. The recoil on that is just, it is kino. It's, I've tried to do this before and I don't always get it right. It's hard to slap yourself that way, but it's like, it's just the way the recoil is. It's like, and his eager little face, like looking up at her. It was like that, but like, wait. I don't know. I can't do it. It's so good. It's funny, okay? I'm not here just to be a hater. There are some funny, very funny moments, and that's why it's easy to lose sight of the dark parts, because it's like, we're having fun. That whole stalking arc, that was like a month ago, guys, that they threatened my life and like slandered my family and like doxed our legal case and, you know, details about my brother's death and completely lied about it and slandered it to the point that our lawyers do have a case against them. The only thing is, they ain't got nothing to sue for. They ain't got shit. And their word don't mean shit. Except it does confuse, you know, some people sometimes, but broadly, people don't take these people very seriously. And I don't think they're going to have any significant, like, sizable or demonstrable negative impacts on, like, my family's charity and charity work going into the future. But we'll see. I don't see how they just look awful in those clips, and they actually lost a lot of their own longtime supporters. It's almost like the harder they go on Ruby, the better Ruby does. Oh, it's so fun.
No, he did not.
You want to know something? After that happened,
Yeah.
he came to me privately and he said that was titillating.
That's different.
No, he likes the beating. Is that what you like? That's fine, Lalo. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong
Hey,
with it.
man.
No. Okay.
I'm not one to kick shame.
Okay. It's complex.
There's nothing wrong.
Dude,
with it.
also, you are, bitch. You are, bitch. You are, bitch. Like, all she does is shame other people who, like, are better at life than her. It's rough. It's weird. It's kino. I can't help it. Okay. I've been watching, but there's been a lot of just boring shit to go through. All this art fair in the rain, dumb, not prudent, dumb, anything but that.
Look at the arch. Beautiful. Yeah, kiss them, Grace. Suck it. Suck the toe.
Whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
She said she would meet up with us today, but she got a little scared or like nervous or whatever.
I'd eat her pussy. I'd eat that.
Oh,
pussy.
listen, Hormaxer.
Hermixer.
Mission failed.
Hermixer.
You have to keep your hand on the pump. It has lots of like actual benefits for women.
You're so gross.
No, it does. It like boosts.
The fact that you know that is so gross.
Ugh.
No, back me up on
Even
this.
Lalo is like, bro, I know you're not going to go confirm the health benefits of semen with your biological father. Okay.
Semen has a lot of benefits for women, right?
Semen?
Yeah. It raises your
Whole logic.
or whatever.
Whole logic.
Balance your biology.
You know, there are some, there's like proteins and amino acids in it, but and like, yeah, there's
Well, yes, but I mean, like,
weird thing to get
Somebody said
daddy
jizz
and
is
is
good
good
for
to verify.
Do I just close it?
no, there's a cap. Where's the cap?
Oh, okay. There's a video of where
I didn't know, Ruby. I didn't. There is no Thorp court. What are you talking about? Hey, hey, what time do you want me? I'm confused about time change. Oh, okay. So maybe if you want to come on in like half an hour to an hour, I'm going through like some kind of long clips, and you're welcome to come in like and review them with me. And I just wanted to do kind of like an intro interview because I just came across you through our mutual online friend and connoisseur of Boit, Mark Fusion. Yeah, so it's no rush. This is going to be kind of like a longer episode. So I figured you could come in like, yeah, like around 5:30, 5 or 6 my time. So like, yeah, half an hour, whatever is convenient for you. We chillin', and the people are excited for the crossover and you getting into streaming. It's exciting stuff. I remember the first time I joined with like a StreamYard link, and then I just stuck to like using StreamYard because it was just like the easy thing I could figure out. Lol. Hello, Bethadone Clinic. Yes, everyone, go check out Mark. And Mark has even been venturing into the world of IRL streaming. It's been kino as hell. It's been kino as hell. The link will be where I'll just post it right in the chat. So yeah. And then yeah, it should be pretty easy. You can sub either, or you can go connect with your phone or laptop. But yeah, let's see around like 5:30 or 6 my time. So in like an hour. I'm excited, bitch. We're the right vibes. I was like, dude, I love this energy.
It's like if you're doing
It's not a joke.
It's like if you're calling it a day in 2025.
It's not a
That's
joke.
exactly what it is. And Justin
Like,
Bieber's
they
cool
also
now,
like
so
they overtrust their perception on everything to be like the truth. They don't even have a full theory of mind or object permanence for anyone beyond them. I'm here for the little IN in the overlay. That's what's up, bitch. That's what's up. And I'm going to connect with her. Nobody can stop me. Ain't no Thorp gonna stop me next time.
You gay.
But even the gay, even the
pretend to be gay.
Also, Lalo's literally had his girlfriends on stream, which I also have some throwback clips of. He's had multiple girlfriends. He just bathes on a regular basis. And unlike Ben, he gets treatment for his mental health issues so that he can function in the world. Not everyone has the option of just pimping out their daughter and being a low-level IP2 fucking streamer. That's not appealing. And also, Grace did this whole long spiel about how, like, law school's dumb. Don't you think God wants you to be a streamer? No! Like, that's so psychotic. But we're here for that psychotic energy. It meshes in rubyland.
I can't. I'm too straight. I can't even take that pussy.
In the RV.
I'm not hetero-flexible.
Fucking whatever you
rich.
Also, it's a lot of projection. I think Ben's the one who
True.
keeps coming back to that convo. Keeps coming back to it.
With the butcher.
Supported it.
Sexual autist.
He was the one behind the haircut.
True.
I do believe she is sexually autistic. Yeah.
I like it. I think he was right.
That's actually accurate. Sounds accurate.
You said shorter, and I do see how you it would have been better shorter.
Oh yeah, and so Grace, she chopped off all of her hair because her dad wanted it shorter, and now he's saying it's a dykey, ugly haircut because he went like a little shorter than she wanted. I admit it's a mom cut, and Grace doesn't shower or wash herself, or no, like she's not going to style her hair and be able to brush and like maintain that kind of look. You have to get a hairstyle that looks good and is like low maintenance. Short hair sometimes is higher maintenance because it takes more for it to look good and like feminine and not just like, well, we'll see how she's maintaining it,
Maria Consuelo apparently runs the show.
I was like, okay, Maria knows what she's doing.
Maria.
Also, the whole time they're just doing like racial slurs at Lalo and calling him gay.
Even though we're going to a fucking arts fair in the
I didn't decide
arts
that.
district.
Art's gay.
And I want to disarm Miss Hayes. She says I lack dignity.
You do.
Because I didn't have any problem with me serenading her on my whitey tighties.
She's strange.
Which, by the way, I had.
She's strange.
They were stained on both sides.
Are we surprised, Chad? Once in chat, if you're surprised, I'm not going to see
It
a
was
single.
both lemonade and chocolate.
Cheers. All right.
And I was a little.
So 102 in chat. Don't forget to hit that like button. We love it. We like it. I love the validation.
I thought you were packing.
I'm all wound up.
Speaking of anuses.
Hey, I'll do the gay jokes if I'm drunk.
Okay, so we got to get you.
I do a lot of gay jokes when I'm drunk. Actually.
You get pretty gay, Mike.
Oh no, I've kissed guys. I don't give a shit, but I love eating pussy.
Mike!
And I love eating it.
He's been talking a bit about missing Courtney.
You're good at what?
Gay jokes. I'm very funny.
Lalo, you're off camera now. Don't you see how?
I don't need to be on camera. I'm not selfish. I'm beating the narcissism allegations. Actually.
You're funny, neat.
It's called basic cinematic structure. Frame the shot.
Bro, that's the dorkiest way you could have said it.
Going to church.
Lalo's my favorite side character. I gotta admit.
That's going to be less intrusive.
I'll wear a yarmulke instead.
Lies acquired. And, she got cold feet. That's fine. I'm not trying to, sneak diss anybody.
She's got to use a
I love
breathalyzer
Psycho
to
Mom,
start the
too.
car. Oh, keep doing that, Psycho Mom.
I ran out of breath.
I'm not your employer no more. Keep doing that.
I'm so glad I don't work with this fucking whore no more. Now I just gotta get sandwiches.
Dude, I wouldn't want to be around him. It feels like it'd be socially heavy and hard to deal with. It's true. He can't relax. or be
Is as it seems. The enemy has attempted
Yeah, I
to
love
form
this
a
bitch.
block between you and the Father in the past through movies, music, people, paths, habits, patterns, media, Nothing is as it seems, and this is a really strong message.
Different
from the
aesthetics today. Can we just like? I feel like it's already pointed
Great
out, you know,
episode.
but
Great episode. See you on Wednesday.
It's bro.
Some big
Let her do
collabs
her
in the works.
thing, let
We're
her do
fucking
her
excited
little
for.
walk, because that bitch is giving. I don't care what nobody says. Everyone knows. Like Ruby, the fact that you're in this little slip dress, okay, black leather jacket, the hair is giving. Everything is.
One that goes on a live stream and and talks all my bitching and shit like that. And
that's all you do for your show is you bitch the entire fucking time, and now you're bitching on my show.
I'm talking about my own.
Also, this is totally out of order. So there's like Lalo, and then I just did it all.
Don't, then I guess I'll get fired, and you guys will get your way. Have at it. Let me get fucking fired.
Oh, there's Keem. Hey, Keem. She's got a complaint, please.
Also, Becky, the only reason why I'm calling in is because you keep promoting your personal channel. Can you stop talking about your
Now
personal
you're fucking
channel?
with me. Now you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. Okay, Keem. Fine. You're fucking with me.
You do this whole thing
No,
where
Xylee literally just came in here. Xylee
you do this
literally.
whole thing where you find some. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Nope, I'm not
You
even
do this
listening
whole
because you're
thing where you
gaslighting
find
me.
some
You're
way
gaslighting me.
to
No,
talk
Keem.
about.
Keem is a gaslighter. You want to hear my awesome?
Okay.
You want to hear my awful
You're
fucking
gonna
singing?
do the show by yourself,
You sent
then, 'cause
Xylee in
I'm just
here.
gonna
You
fucking
sent
kick you from the
Xylee in
Discord.
here. You
They
probably sent
literally
Xylee
fight like
in
a
here so she
couple.
could bring it up, and then as soon as I
No.
respond, I'm the fucking bad guy. Go away with the gaslighting. I'm not fucking doing it, Keem.
What did I miss? What's happening? I got drunk.
I'm currently loading up a computer to ban her from Discord so she can do the show by herself.
That's more than fine. Go ahead and
She
ban me
wants to
from the
talk
Discord,
over
Keem.
me.
I will talk as much as I want. You talk over me all the fucking time, including the fact that we were talking about Tina accepting cash apps on the side. And now she just admitted if it's not cash apps, it's 5-hour energy drinks. So where's my 5-hour energy?
Carries. She carries. She fucking carries that show, and I wouldn't watch. I literally just wouldn't watch it without her. I just don't. I'm not.
I'll enjoy it by myself.
I don't get
I
it.
thought you guys were saying dead air because they were quiet. Funny, even without me talking at all, 3,400 viewers, I'll fucking take it. And they can enjoy getting their work for free.
What did I do? Fuck all of you. What the fuck? Well, you're trying to say it's Kino. Of course, you fucked you over. Fuck you.
But I think it's funny. Yeah, of course. I mean, it doesn't like if it.
More Kino than
Ben.
lawsuit content.
Ooh, that's cunty. Okay, no, but Ben, it's like if you were to see me fall, you'd be like, oh, that's funny.
Immediately put her in her place. She just spoke up a little about her own opinions.
Well, yes, but immediately.
Clean it,
oh my
bitch.
God, what the fuck? And then you'd be, it's fine.
It's a specific, very specific talent that doesn't translate into any other arena of life, of being a streamer.
This nigga Ben be like, God's on my side, by the way. Hey, in court, hey, God's on my side.
Yeah, guys like you
They literally believe that.
mock me for it. That's right.
It's funny, but it can be true also.
Well, I'm here to get the
shit.
the worthwhile clips.
You might sue me next, guys. Thorp court. Thorp court. Thorp court.
No, the judge that you will have to face is not one wearing a robe.
Oh shit.
He's so serious right there.
Well, God doesn't wear clothes, right?
And that's fine.
God's gonna judge Lalo.
I wish I was a hoe shit. I wish I was a hoe shit. I wish I was a hoe shit. No. Chat, what do we think about this?
Kind of, yeah. Well, it's like, why is she asking Lalo to do the final wiping? It's all a humiliation ritual.
A reading from the Holy Gospel.
Fidget spinner. Suffer, chat. I'm gonna be whipping this out all day. Ben's gonna kill me.
Fidget spinner in the purse is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I should have slow-moed
I'm a
it.
very strong believer in not doing things that you don't want to do.
We
And
get that,
sometimes you need
bitch.
to, but like
We get that, bitch.
generally, don't you think God wants you to be who you are and not force yourself to be somebody else?
Oh, lordy.
Don't
Tried
you
to
think
save a
he made you
bitch. Tried to
certain
save a
way
bitch.
to- Like I
This
literally
thing was
think that
crazy.
you
That was the
actually
best part of the art
provide more
fair.
to the world than you do with all of your tens of thousands of hours of lawyer stuff. I really do think that's true.
Well, that's a really.
I think you're really funny. I think you're really unique. I think that I just don't get the law thing.
Why just sabotage your future like me and do what you want for a couple of years until adult reality hits? Why work a few years to reap lifelong rewards when you can do the complete opposite? I worked for a few years and I'm reaping the rewards. I made 5K in 2 weeks. Okay.
I love how they keep bringing up, and it's like, I believe they made money through this whole like fat camp thing, but I would be surprised if that's going to start being their consistent income. They always like rush to brag about things that aren't like set, and that's like very lolcow-esque, and it is very funny. God wants me and my dad to dance without clothes in the hotel room for $2 super chats. I mean, if you believe that God wants you to do whatever you want to do, whatever your lowest impulse is, then sure. Yeah, it's just the pure audacity. They just run on audacity. it's quite the
I'm
sight.
currently making about 100K a year if that continues. So theoretically speaking, 2 years, you can't do it unless you have the talent. But he should do a gap year, but he will never do it because he will disappoint his parents.
No, I would do it. I don't care.
I mean, I like the law genuinely. Now that I've been to court and all this stuff.
Dude, and also
I
their
take
lack of
interest in it.
concern for like life is fucking hard. Like you need to get set up and have skills that you can use to live. Grace's only alternative right now is an entry level, like, probably very unideal job. She's just completely banking on doing whatever she wants to do, and the Lord provides, and I'll ask for forgiveness after. It's the dumbest mentality, but she was raised by Ben Thorp. It would be better to have no father than to have him as a father. I would say that, like, pretty certainly. He scrambled this poor girl.
I think it's interesting, but I think just becoming like literally a lawyer, like it's not like what you see in the movies. It's mostly like just paperwork. Paperwork.
That's life is not like the movie. It's true. Yes, people work so that they can have. Not everyone wants to live in a shit car with their incest dad who beats them and like exploit that for money online. What they want is just bring everyone down to their level of suffering and depravity so that they feel less lonely. There's no universe in which Lalo is better off dedicating himself to being like an IP2 streamer over law school. The girl is lost. She's lost her marbles. She needs education. Maybe she would think better. But, they're mocking me for going back to school in my 30s to finish my degree. That's a good thing. You should do that. You are on the Ruby path, but worse. It's hard to
And
watch.
it's awful. Grace got the memo, and that we want Lalo to end up homeless, broke, and cursing her. She would love that. I was scrolling through, and I thought it was Gucci's for a second. No lie. Oh, thank you, Crocodona.
Exactly.
Because I personally think I'm better looking
They're
than her, but
moving towards that. They're already doing foot porn and shit.
I
Like, come
compared
on.
me to her before. Yeah. It's not a foreign thing, other than in the sense that duty and responsibility is a foreign
Not a
language to a woman.
chance. Not
So
a
wait a
chance.
minute,
She's
mindless,
brain broken. She
irresponsible
doesn't know what
narcissism
money.
and
She doesn't
finding
get how
yourself is a
life
female
works at
luxury.
all.
True.
Am I doing a lot of?
Like, what does she have a credit
narcissism
score?
myself? I mean, I guess so, but like,
no, not to you. I'm saying like women in general. Like,
Does she even
all-
know?
340.
That was good though. She can't even take it to ladies. Relax. Stop being so anal.
Oh.
Ow.
I mean, she's only like 22 or 23. I forgot. But she's aging like kind of rapidly. Like just the change in the last 6 months has been wild to see. The lifestyle's taking a toll on her.
Well, like in a secular
I know my
sense.
destiny goes like
Gracie,
this.
okay, what, okay, in a secular sense, like how?
No, they already are talking about the OnlyFans account. I fully believe that's the next
She
move.
provided some
They're not going to keep making $3,000
So
a week
worth the
to do it,
trade-off.
but it's great if they start making minimum wage on Kick. Like you could have a better
Yes.
job, but you refuse to get
Grace in the
skills.
chat. Yeah, we
for
don't talk anymore.
change. I want
$30
change.
Arizona Grace.
Everyone change for me.
I would know.
Could be.
But
We're
like,
gonna get into Arizona
That was so
Grace.
impressive though that because I know you like that Lana girl, but like that was really good.
Dry mouth, yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, no, it's just that that was really
All right. So that's the first super cut. Why is this? Oh my God. It's like autoplaying something I don't want. Oh my God.
I'll say it again.
All right. The second video, it gets even crazier and they go, I hope I clipped it in here, but they like go hog wild on Miss Hazed And ultimately gets to a point where they are saying that she's obviously suicidal and basically that they would be justified in executing her. That's basically where they were going. Grace was trying to stop Ben from saying it like outright, but they kept saying that she must be suicidal. This is some fucked up power move. Like she made us drive all the way just so she could say no. That's the world they live in, is where people operate like that. And that's why they struggle. But hey, it's never change. Here we go. Lalo's drug-fueled humiliation ritual continues. Grace's mental breakdown number, blah, 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 blah. This is one.
She's drug-addled, bro. He's a little
Also, the whole time, they have no regard for, like, how what they're saying affects maybe Lalo's career, that, like, Lalo takes prescribed medication for a diagnosed disorder. It's important to remember, though, these people do not believe in mental health. They don't believe in I mean, who knows what they really believe. Miss Hazed got Mark Fusion's channel flag, so I cannot forgive her. Oh, I actually did forget about that. That's fucked up if that's how it really went down. I hope I don't get flagged. But I included her because they were like going so insane on her. It's like, you wonder why no one wants to meet up with you. Like, it's like, no, you're not allowed to change your mind. It's always like some weird power move. Nope, that's how you weirdos operate. Like, you and like Keemstar.
Mexican man alone in the streets of Dallas.
Lots of LOL Angels coming up.
You don't have any self-respect?
That's self-respect, baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, I would just say, like, okay, if you want to have that relationship, go get a hooker. Like, I don't know what you want. You want me to just be like your non-committal cum dumpster? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
We love it.
Give me 10 seconds.
Okay. Oh. I just wish my dad would just a normal, why does it always have to be the tired one?
I actually can explain that. It's because you do fucking everything. All your dad does is drive and lie around and bitch at you. You do everything and you're not even allowed to fucking sleep in on a Sunday morning. He'd rather have you streaming, crying. Like, it's disgusting. Ben is a very sadistic person and he has no care for Grace whatsoever. He treats her horrifically. And she breaks down because guess what? She is a lost, young, mentally ill woman stuck under the influence of a narcissistic psychopath bent on destruction and maximizing as much attention and money as possible until she burns out and he discards. He already talks about like dropping her off on the side of the road constantly. Such a nice guy, though.
Why can't I ever be the one who's he's tired?
I wanted to kill my mother since I was 8 years old, and I'm not proud.
College.
Oh yeah, guys, she's going back to school, by the way.
Yes, you should, bitch. You should too, please. Your life doesn't have to be this fucking miserable. You could do anything else. That's what's hard to watch. Anything. Thank you so much for the membership, Tony. We're probably almost at 100 members now. Super exciting. I'll do a 100 members only stream as a bonus.
Whoa, don't. Sorry. I just brushed my teeth. Fucking cock-sucking fucking. Sorry. Just kidding.
It's hard to have empathy for her sometimes, but I still always at the end of the day, she never had a chance, you know, so I do feel bad for her.
I don't know what I can't calm myself down. Woo, baby.
Like, she's falling apart from this lifestyle. This is gonna end in roping for someone. Like, but yeah, make fun of me for going to school so that I can have a better life. Where's the punchline, baby? Where's the punchline, baby girl? Yeah, crashing on drugs is also rough. Dude, imagine her in fentanyl withdrawal. Dude, this bitch can't. She can't. She's not for this life. She's got to do better. Hey, Napstar. I know. I kind of agree with you. I still feel bad for her. I would feel bad even for Ben, even though he's a total lunatic. I feel bad for mentally ill people who can't help but like sabotage themselves. It's a sad situation, but they're evil too. Demonic.
Not dish soap, like hand soap.
Oh, it's confirmed she was taking some of his pills. Smash that like button, baby.
I can't regulate my emotions because I'm just
Without Daddy.
I can't, like, usually every day I wake up utterly exhausted and I try to
That's a long
rally and
story.
eventually I'll like get it together and perk up and be able to have fun, and I just can't do it today. I'm too tired and I feel stressed out because of that. I just can't get under control, and it doesn't matter how much coffee, I cannot pull it together. It's not really a big deal. I just can't. I can't get myself to be up. And I feel, I don't know, like not really embarrassed. I just usually I'm able to do that.
Usually she can make her be whatever her daddy needs in that moment. It's exhausting to have to carry your own life, being a mentally ill person, and someone else on top of it who's abusing you the whole time. That's why you have breakdowns every day. This is someone who actually would probably benefit from medication. But they'd rather just live and go into a death spiral than anything that makes sense or would help their life to be productive members of society and not just weird internet status.
You're the light, you're the key. Shining so bright. Oh yeah.
I don't think it is. I don't know. I think that they are just themselves. This is them. I think her dad pressured her to go live when she didn't want to. Yeah.
Together we'll ride like golden wings. Love no limits, just a love, love and life. On and out, on the way right. We are the LOL
Well, angels,
so bright. Lived another night, a ruby and low.
She can't. She loves it. Could have been different, bitch. Still could be. Whenever you're ready to get out of that bizarre situation and stop being a weird, covert, sadistic narcissist, you could be better. You should change. Change who you are.
Angels, so bright.
Yeah, it was rough.
Lifting hearts, lighting up the night. Believe in yourself, let your spirit exalt.
That kind of makes me. I mean, I want people to feel better broadly.
Love is the door. What does that even mean?
Well, it's an AI song, but I'm assuming like the key to a better life.
Is the door?
Love is like also probably a door to a better life. It's a metaphor.
Oh, guys, she's going back to school, by the way.
She should send her. She should start a program. Menopause and community college. Does it work?
Menopause.
Like starting menopause is what happening.
I've had enough of the repetition. Now I want repetition. Wait a second. Productivity. I'm doing what I need to do. What do you?
Unlike you, bitch. Yes.
Well, I don't.
Unlike you, bitch. Yes. And you're the least functioning person on the fucking internet, dude.
No, that kind of ate. No, she kind of ate with that one. Moisturizer. Okay, bye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that little rap.
That was good. That was good. No, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Props to Ruby for that one. That was good. I like it. Welcome back. How was the bender?
I love how they just like constantly insult him, degrade him, call him gay, pry about his drug use, try to get him to go off his meds. That's their trademark.
DIY. Yeah, it just sounds like an MK Ultra experiment. 48 hours on like 100 milligrams of Adderall Day 5 of Lalo's drug
No,
fueled
it
sleep
doesn't track
deprivation.
to me, but who knows?
It's tough, Damius. He's gonna have a stroke or something. The guy's legit he's gonna croak on us.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. I'm more of an admirer
He's
than
gonna
an
pull a
envious
Ruby,
person.
Chad.
I
We're gonna
fucking
help respond.
I love hyping up bitches. I hyped this bitch up for too long.
Hola, soy Dora. He's out of his mind on Addie's.
Soy Dora.
Literally.
Truly, I've never
He
seen
is-
anyone
I
document
don't
their
know
mental
him.
illness to this extent. That's why
But
it's
I'm worried.
interesting.
He's a little Mexican man, alone in the streets of Dallas. I'm concerned, you know, what can I say? He's a friend, even if he is a drug addict.
Yeah, I'm clapping back.
Duffel bag.
Well, I'm not gonna restream their every stream or do anything weird like that, but they do to me. It is. It's hard. It's hard not to. You know.
He's already done enough of that last night at the cigar bar. Oh, he was talking a lot about those 6-inch brown cigars. I mean, he loves wrapping his lips around.
I did some
nice
skimming.
brown
To be fair, I probably missed some kino shit, but
Together we rise like gold strands. No fear, no limits, just love and light. We'll change the world when we all unite. We are like angels, shining so bright. Spreading love in hearts, lighting up the night. Believe in yourself. Let your spirit soar. Faith is the key, and love is the door.
good shit. Good shit. Good shit. And I hated on that song at first, if y'all remember. I was an initial hater. I'm embarrassed. I didn't see the vision. But I'm on board.
That's my favorite part right
It's iconic as fuck.
Lifting hearts, lighting up the night. Believe in yourself. Let your spirit explode.
True.
True. And love is the door. Open your heart, kindness in your hands. Together we rise like gold. You're the king. Thank you for love, for grace. Together we shine, one heart, one place.
Together we rise like golden strands. Yeah.
I mean,
this
it does
is
bring
iconic.
people
That
together
part.
to have a common enemy. So I'm trying to just embrace that they want to be the villain in my plot. It is what it is.
Of my dancing?
Right. It hit. It does like it hits in its way. I just didn't fully I was anti AI song in general.
Together we shine.
One heart, one place. Wow, nice editing. Nice editing. Oops. Sorry, I was kind of rushing towards the end. I had to go through a lot.
Oh, we have Hormaxer in the chat. I was headed out to the Golden Tiki and they went to bed at 12 o'clock in Las Vegas. They lost the content of a century with me. Corporate Vegas is the perfect setting for them. False people, false everything. Dude, fucking
Look how
yes.
beautiful Ava is. It's insane.
Watch this.
All right, just sit down. Don't hurt yourself.
I appreciate that you didn't let him
You're
do
fine.
that. You
Stand up, you pussy.
No. Provo, calm down. Okay. Okay, relax.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
thank you. I did kind of like the blonde there. Looks good.
He's acting. This is
I know. I was
Fine?
jumping around a lot. Jumping around.
You want some water? Are you okay? Is he okay, Mike?
The first common abnormality in a killer's brain is the low amounts of gray matter in the frontal lobe.
This can help
The
you
frontal
understand them
lobe
too.
is responsible for emotions and social interactions and relates to a person's empathy. The earliest connection between behavior and the frontal lobe was made with Phineas Gage in
Bro,
1848.
literally.
After a rod was driven through his
I
head and
hate that you
connected
hate
nervous
Ava. I
cells,
find that
Gage
terrible.
experienced several behavioral changes. He became physically, verbally, and sexually abusive. These changes are explained by the fact
Can happen
that
again too.
caused the loss of pieces of his skull, which directly lined up with his frontal lobe.
This part's rough. Oh, we got some pee. I forgot about the pee footage. Great. I don't know the full lore. Too much, man.
OPC is currently telling everyone I'm a cyber terrorist and is lobbying people to report me.
Hold on, I have to pause this for a second. I have to admit that there was some editing on my part for that footage. She did take the stream with her to piss. That happened for some reason. When she was crying, she brought the camera into the bathroom and like sat down and started pissing, but she muted it. She did have the sense to mute it. She muted it. I added peeing sound effects. That's why I was late with everything. I was like just in my vibe doing, Dude, there was worse ones. I was because she's like a dog the whole time, just staring. Like she's just the whole time staring like at chat, like just staring at chat and making little like faces. It also lined up really well to have like a bunch of like diarrhea sounds, but that was just too vulgar for me, and I just got to keep it 100. There was a little editing there.
The dynamic between Ben and Grace makes the content addictive for most people. If you remove Ben, then Grace would turn into a regular Twitch streamer like Pokemon.
If it's all I know, it did. It really did.
The virgin whore, the father rapist. It's all in one package here at Thorp TV.
It was her pissing on stream, but she had to unmute. I added. But that's the reality of what was happening. She was staring y'all in the face while she was pissing like a dog. Dude, I know. I could have been way worse. Wait, I want to rewind it because this is her. She's also like, they have to be asleep. They're so addicted to each other that they have to have the same sleep pattern. That's why they also got so triggered that Lalo didn't want to sleep at the same time as them. It triggered their rejection dysphoria. They instantly feel judged by it. And they like to be on the same exact schedule, even though they have insane sleep schedules because Ben is manic bipolar. But this is her basically saying, like, I'm fucking exhausted crying. Can I maybe not stream? Oh, I should have done that. Sound effect would have been hilarious.
Dad, I really have to go back to sleep. I can't get the energy up.
Right? It escalates. It's a roller coaster. Such an asshole.
It's just easy up here. A retreat. You never like get your feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Literally distinction, quite literally.
Yeah.
She's totally brain scrambled.
Can I have you
Yeah,
sit in that
that's
chair?
why he had to torch it.
Sure.
Do you feel better for having taken a shower?
No, she can dance. That wasn't her like trying to dance. She was trying to dance badly on purpose. But she has some good dance moves.
Yes, they are.
But yeah, I tried to be this bitch's friend. There's aspects of her I really liked, and unfortunately, she has a very sadistic side of her mental illness, and she's in denial about it, and in a very unhealthy relationship with her father.
Yeah, no, I want to see that.
Yeah, that was rough.
I hate being in a place where I can't decide. I just wish my dad would just.
She's not allowed to sleep.
We want to put it on the wheels of steel. You are. You are.
Yep. Smashed hit by John.
You are. You are.
Always with the lol cow updates.
Well, Grace, we got to be strategic, right?
That's good.
So, I don't know. I gotta like reel in bussy dudes.
Dude, it's been a lot. Their whole trip has been a lot. I'd be exhausted too. Plus, when you're with Lalo, you have to.
Probably all, like,
Yeah, she knows she has to
Lalo
like
watching stream,
make
like,
it.
here's
She
what
has to
it's up.
carry the
And
interaction
he's like,
every
"How do
way.
you text her?" And he's like, they're like, "Oh my God, no." He's finishing showering. I just checked up on him.
Yeah, of
Just
course,
washed his
absolutely.
balls. They're
Yes.
fine, but it's gonna take me another.
I
half
believed
hour.
it was genuine and not a way of manipulating.
How
you.
long does a shower take? Yeah, you know what's up. Hey.
I'm just saying, just come down.
But she thinks I need to apologize to her, so I don't think we're anywhere close to that. But who knows? We're still be in like 5
Yeah.
years. Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah,
But
Lalo,
she's
come
in a
down.
very dark path right now.
Is he in the shower with him?
She
Throw
could
in a towel,
change. Who
baby
knows
style.
who she is without Ben? Who knows? She doesn't even know. She's afraid to find out.
The Mercedes Benz with the tits out hangs out in front of the garages. This is kind of anal over here.
This is
man.
more of a cute look with the hat and the eye
How
makeup
can you
too.
live in one of these places?
I like her
It's like a
visuals
garage
better
with
here.
like a tiny window and then a little tiny balcony.
I appreciate good visual, and
Yeah,
she's
you know what's
done
up.
good. She's done
Hey.
amazing visual. I hate this visual
Lalo can
decay
come
I'm
on stream,
watching. It's
right?
horrible.
Bro, what's up?
I'm good.
Ow. Lalo, Grace is considered.
True. Okay, some of the art was really good, but I had to skip through a lot of just the small talk and weird lying about weird things.
But she'd want to do it on stream in their kitchen, but they won't be into that.
Maybe actually.
It's giving Lifetime. It's giving true crime.
They can wear luchador outfits and be showering or
Yeah,
whatever.
Doug, give me your mask. It's right above you. I have the two masks. So what's the vibe? Here, shut the door. What's the vibe?
Chill. I mean, I don't know.
Do they want to do the mask thing? They want to keep.
No,
doing
I
the
don't think they
mask
care about
thing?
the mask anymore.
Well, just bring it for fun.
Sure. I'll just ask.
Hey. Bring it for fun. It'd be a funny gag. 3 dudes, Lalo and 3 dudes with 3 masks on. That would be crazy. Like a one of them just got out of the showers wearing a towel. It's like, okay. Get it ready, Grace.
All right.
Bread,
It's 12:37.
muffins. Well, you don't have to make them breakfast.
Yes, I do.
I think he means like
have
sometimes your
peanut
eyes
butter
look like
and
black, like
bacon,
you're
right?
dead inside. Like you're when people say like their eyes, not like the literal black eyes that she gets from
When you say
Ben.
we, who do
She
we
also
mean?
admitted to hitting herself so hard that she gets black eyes. Yay!
Oh, you have no more food?
So Bethadone's gonna come up, give me like another 10 minutes to finish this, and then I'm gonna drop the link.
TTS on.
I'm excited.
Do we have TTS on? We might.
Okay.
This is turning out to be a great episode.
See, that's the that's the other way around, huh?
I definitely don't want to lose those luchador masks, though.
Yeah, they're all.
True. They're all they do is like plot and scheme and lie. I don't know how they can like just. I just don't know how it works in their minds.
These guys, are unsafe. Give me a break.
Yes, everyone sub Bethadone Clinic, rising YouTube starlet.
Yeah.
What is up, my brother?
She needs to learn these skills. you
Wait,
know what I
where's
mean? You're gonna be
Francis?
IRL
Let me see
streaming
him in
at
the-
22 years old, like,
Francis is here. Oh, hey.
be bold.
Are you back in the US? Why can't I see your thingy?
Right.
There we go. Oh, we got all the celebrities here tonight. We've got the Princess, Globe Trotting, live streamer on the rise.
It's like over there.
I'm excited for some crazy summer IRL content in Austin. I'm excited for PronCon. Lots on
Did you
the
score?
roster.
Yeah, I mean,
Constantly poking at his sexuality. It's all about demeaning whoever he's with. It's so strange. Social
It's
skills.
interesting because we went to multiple bars and there was one where Grace not being in chat is a good sign. It's chat rage, or it could just be that it's awkward.
Jake,
And she wants to, like,
I'm sorry I unmodded you, but please. That
Stream
was
sucked before
just
you
so
got
you
here.
could drop a
Just
link.
manically singing, talking. He didn't shut up or stop singing on the way up there. Okay.
That's okay if you want to disassociate. I'm not gonna like stalk you or anything. I'm not one of those types. The little beep sound. these are great numbers for Ruby. Yeah.
Let's see. There's 6 items on the
Oh,
list.
people
All
love
six
the
take,
Grace
like,
Ruby
5
drama, and I
minutes or less.
didn't cover it for a long time, so I get it. I get people have some intrigue
Adderall's
over
known
that.
for destroying your spine. That's funny.
And Bethadone too.
Let's delve into why Ben came up with such a stupid idea. Besides, like, maybe a bipolar manic backing.
I haven't
in
drank
doing some
in
of
like
the creation of this
months.
idea. Let's see what other logic is tangential to said thing. I believe that he is so arrogant. He thinks, yeah, you know, it's kind of like they don't even want me there, but yeah, the both of us will go up there, make them food, ball bust them about like not getting laid or something, and then that'll like be funny, and that's gonna work.
Lalo cooking.
Like, I know you're more famous than me, but let me bust your balls about something that isn't even true. Like, come on, it's fucking ridiculous. Drive off Lalo, punish him. He has the key.
I have a Kick account. I just can't figure it's not connecting some reason on this.
I'll send you $50 if you get on the bike out and pull a wheelie. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I've never done that.
The little beep. The beep as he goes crazy over Ben. I know. I'm glad I have a nice little sport base that is turns up for Ruby the Roopster. Yeah, there's some fun features on it. I have some concerns with the website, but
okay, the charger makes it to where the laptop is either not even charging or it's like charging very, 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 very slowly to the point where it's even losing battery. We started at like 10% with this laptop. It's at 6. Okay, so like if Ben doesn't get here within like the next 20 minutes, the fucking stream will die. Like this is insanely stupid.
Alright, this is kind of like the outro part. Put the link out. What else is on there? Oh, it's just Ed Kemper.
Been serving a life sentence in this California prison since 1973 when it
Just threw in some extra random clips in there. All right, so that was some of the highlights of Lalo's humiliation ritual coded trip with the Thorps. Okay, King, you came in when I was going the hardest. There were entertaining moments. There are reasons that I watch beyond just like logging them. I don't. That's not really my thing. But thank you. I did a little hairstyling. I've got these. I actually have the matching because my bitch Bethadone, who let me drop this linkity link. And hopefully that is easy peasy. Yes. So I'm going to do like maybe 20-30 minute interview with Bethadone. And then I was going to drop the link for people to call in and we can watch some more clips, whatever. Let me see if there's anything else I had loaded up. Not really. I have some other pictures here. These are the pictures I uploaded. Look at Lalo's face. Just lots of I can't take it. And someone sent me this. It's rough. Don't go down that path. IRL streaming is really not a path I would recommend for nurse. I already blew up my online footprint when I was a webcam model for like 10 years. So I was beyond. There wasn't really much we could do there. But I got this whole tracksuit for like not that much. And it's kind of hard to zip up, but I wanted to give the Y2K vibe. Bethan is backstage. All right, let's get situated. Let's get the Diet Coke ready. No cups, not needed. I went for the small. Oh, oops, I've got all sizes. Your bitch is deranged. So let's welcome Bethadone to the stage. Let me add her up. Hi.
I'm wearing one.
Ah! Shut the
It's lighter pink. Wait, I
Bitch.
can't use the webcam too much. It's blocked, but
bitch.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god. I knew this was the right vibe. So hi, nice to officially meet you. I'm Ruby.
Nice to meet you too.
So do you go by
by
like Beth or Bethadone? Do you have like a preference?
Just Beth is fine, or Bethadone, or whatever. Yeah.
That's right. We're clean, we're skinny, we're rich, we're monetized. So I came across you fairly recently. Mark Fusion gave you a shout out, and he always has like a good eye for like smaller, more niche like YouTubers and stuff. And I looked at your channel, I was like, holy shit, this bitch is on my fucking vibe. You know, like you're doing a similar thing of just being like, you're in recovery, you're just open about it online, having fun, not giving a fuck in all the right ways. And I was like, dude, I'm so fucking here for it. So yeah, so you're new to streaming though. What's your experience with that been like?
Like just streaming on YouTube. I've only done
What's your YouTube history? When did you start like doing like YouTube videos?
like 4 years ago. I was still camming a lot when I did it, so I didn't really do it much, and I kind of stopped doing it because I just started relapsing for a long time, and then I came back and then I came back seriously like I want to say like a year and a half ago, and that's when I got like 1,000 subscribers, which like isn't a lot, but it's a lot to me.
It is. I remember especially when you were like just getting into the algorithm, it's really hard to get eyes on you and to keep eyes on you, to get people to subscribe. There's so much content out there. So it's always the most meaningful, that first like boost you get, because that puts you on people's radar, you know, and then you can connect with more people and just grow from there.
Yeah, no, it's been really cool. And so I've been making the videos like pretty much daily for the past like year, and I'm even kind of close to monetized. I would be monetized if I didn't have so many unvalid watch hours, because I say things I shouldn't a lot.
Bro, same. I was demonetized forever, so my channel's been through the ringer. It's hard when you talk about like heavy shit and are like honest about your life and you've lived an unconventional life. I too, like addiction, webcam model, I did, similar things. And I had a channel in like during the pandemic, I started getting into YouTube. I relapsed for 2.5 years and then came back like a year ago. So it's funny, we have like almost a similar like time pattern there too.
But yeah, you were saying that your fentanyl sobriety, a year is almost around the same time as my meth year.
Dude,
or my
yeah.
I wish I had a meth year. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
My meth year.
No, it's been my first meth-free year since I was 14.
Wow, that's fucking huge. And a lot of people are fucking awful online and they shit on people. And it's like, I get it. Like, it's hard to be sympathetic to addicts sometimes because of the choices we make. I get it. But like, it's really hard to turn your life around from that path. And I think that should just always be encouraged, and I see those efforts like in you, and like it's like, hey, like I've lived like kind of a wild life, but I'm ready to like build it into something else,
Me too. I just don't have like the energy to be wild anymore. And I don't get a lot of hate online. Like people are honestly usually nice to me. And I think it's because I'm always nice to people. Like I have a radical kindness rule, so I'm always nice. So maybe that's why people are nice to me. But I got one mean comment today. Someone told me overdose already. And I was like, you're one sick puppy. Who thinks that about someone?
I unfortunately get that often, but I've brought it on myself by interacting with like really kind of sketchy characters online. But People will, they will say they wish death upon you, and they say like go relapse, and it's really dark, like to
It's
wish that upon
crazy.
someone, you know.
I genuinely want the best for everybody, even if I do not like them. So I just cannot get it. And I'm like a crazy person. So like it's like if I think that you need to like get your head checked, then you need to like literally get your head checked because that's coming from me.
Bro. That's how I'm feeling right now. It's like, why am I here spouting off facts about not being crazy to people like when I'm the craziest bitch? But there's people who are like so much darker and just in a darker mindset. Like I love that mindset of just like always wanting the best for people no matter how they treat you. I have some like enemies online who I've had issues with, but at the end of the day, I want to see them change and be better and live a life that doesn't hurt people. That's what I genuinely want, but people don't believe that. They think it's bullshit. It's like
and then they since they see that in you and they either don't relate to it or they think it's fake, they hate you for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. People are fucking weird, and people also have to play the I care less game these days, or else they're not cool.
Dude, it's literally the lamest. So what's that?
Where are you from?
So I live in Connecticut. I don't know if you're open about your location.
I live in Canada.
Oh yeah, you're in Canada. Okay. I have another friend, Lynx, who's been on the channel from Canada. We got some cool peeps up there. I actually tried to move there when I was 12 and they rejected our citizenship for some reason. But so I'm still American, but I like, you know,
for like they don't even let people in here from America who have a DUI.
Really? Oh, maybe I don't know. I'm not sure if my parents have any.
So I'm not saying anyone had a DUI. I'm just saying I know that
my dad was a drug user, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Even though he's sober now, you know, I try not to. People jump to conclusions about things you say, so it's like it's hard.
My dad's dead to me personally.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's fine.
There are some people, you know, who I'm very fortunate to be close with both my parents, and you know they're both okay. But there's been huge issues, you know. What are you? So you're pretty comfortable talking about like, your addiction and stuff. So right now you
do radical honesty, so I don't really have any.
Dude, I fucking love that. That is so just like the vibe. Lynx.
My best advice in life is you never feel fully accepted. If you hide anything, you have to like be fully honest, or you'll never feel fully accepted.
Exactly, because if you do get accepted, it's for a lie, and that's
you feel it.
Yeah, it's like radical honesty. It just expedites connection, you know, and it helps you find your people
and
faster.
Accountability,
People
like
judge
you
it.
gotta be honest. Yeah,
exactly. So where do you like? What inspires you to stay like so positive, even though you've had like hardship in your life?
Oh my God, I was not always this way. I used to have a violent streak and be really bad to people. About when I was like, I guess I would like to say what changed the most in my life was I became an auntie. So I wanted to be a better person. That was a big thing. But before that, like I would say I was about 22 when I started practicing radical honesty, and probably about 23 when I started practicing radical kindness. And I just, why did I do that again? No, just kidding. Why did I do that?
In addiction, you have to reflect and evolve to survive. Like if you want to survive as an addict, you will literally have to change. It's like you get to that point where you have to change and be different because the same attitude is just going to get the same results.
Oh yeah. Also, my second fentanyl overdose really shook me up because it was like a miracle that I lived, and that's why I have a brain injury and stuff. And it changed me. Like it changed my personality. It changed my memory. It changed like and it was really. And I feel bad because I traumatized my mom and sister and like all that. So that was a big one too. When my dad like left my life when I was about 21, I became a lot less angry because he was a very bad, abusive, angry man. So when he was like just poof gone, it was a lot of problem gone as well. So
yeah, but it sounds like you're on the right path with that. And I find like streaming is like super fun, and it's like can be a healthy creative activity. Like are you naturally a creative person? Are you artistic?
Yeah, I'm actually an author by career, and I do art as well. There's art over my walls, and I have music on Bandcamp. If you check my link tree, I have original music. I play a lot of instruments. I like opera the best. I love Dostoevsky, so I love reading. Oh my god. I love
it. A bookstore, bitch.
I know I read that in your blurb, and I was like, I even told my mom about it. I told her I was going on here.
Dude, I'm dead right now. We have so the like weird commonalities. Very niche.
I know.
You know, we're used to like the people in fentanyl recovery who also like Dostoevsky. It's like, you know, it's
You
niche.
remind me of this girl I used to know that I miss so much, but you're so much less of a bitch and you're prettier. I'm not
Hell
kidding.
the fuck yes. Hell the fuck yes. Dude, chat is loving you.
What
And
are they
also
doing?
like
I can't see very well.
okay, they're all just like, you know,
Oh,
they're
thank you,
hitting you up and just
everybody.
saying, welcome to the community. Ryder wants to know what are your religious beliefs? Are you like a spiritual person? What are your feelings on all of that stuff?
I'm a devout Satanist. I have been since I was about 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Dude, that's actually really interesting because so a lot of people like they have concepts about what Satanism is that like don't reflect the reality of how people practice it. They assume it means like you want to do evil.
I
What is
practice
like
it
your
a little
interpretation?
differently than a lot of people, but wait, sorry?
Oh, what's like your interpretation of Satanism? Like what does that mean to you like in practice?
Like who is Satan or what is
Or
Satan?
like yeah, like which way? I know some people they view Satanism as like you just view yourself as like the ultimate authority and I don't know. I'm not as familiar with it. I've been on a Bible streak, but I'm very non-judgmental. I used to have an upside down cross tattoo, so I went through some phases, but then I had a psychotic break and I like started hearing from God directly. And it's like I realized this is
I have
split
nothing
like
against
either
God,
psychosis
yeah.
or religion. And I kind of exist in the ambiguity of that. It's where I'm at right now.
I appreciate all religion, and I was brought up, baptized, and confirmed, went to church every Sunday until I was about 14. But Satan to me, Satan was never a person. He's not the devil. He's not Lucifer. He's not Beelzebub. He's none of them guys. You know, like for me, he's a primordial force. So it's not a he. It's just Satan is a primordial force. So yes, it is me, and I am worshiping myself. But at the same time, I'm kind of worshiping the entire world and everyone else. Like the way I look at it, and it is like some people could like you could I wouldn't even like say it's so like the way a lot of people practice it is they do LaVeyan Satanism, and I really don't like Hampton LaVey. I don't like that guy. I think that he makes it vengeful. I think that he makes it selfish. I think that he makes it vain, and I think he makes it that something that it's not. I'm very like I don't know religion. I feel like you really personalize a lot, and for me, I feel like I've personalized my Satanism a lot over the past like 14 years. So for me, Satan, like I just when I like think about it in my head, it just means big, great, friendly dragon.
Wow. That's so interesting. And I've been like curious about it. There's a clip that went viral recently. I don't know if you're familiar with Keemstar. He like does like drama alert and he used to be like
I told you about the April Fool's joke I fell for of his, remember?
Oh, wait. Oh, the domestic violence post or
No,
another one.
Someone said he died of a pulmonary embolism, and I didn't know it was April Fool's Day, so I was like, "Oh, he's dead," because I don't really care about that guy. I don't really know him. I was like, "Oh, he's dead. That's kind of sad," and I moved on. And then, like a couple weeks ago, I saw a video with him in it, and I was like, "He's supposed to be dead. That's weird." And I googled it, and I was like,
"Yeah, me and some other people we've been following his shows because I had auditioned to be one of his shows and was kind of like cast as a side character for a while, but it's a very like culty, sadistic kind of show he runs. But there's this clip of him not knowing the difference between sadism and Satanism that was pretty fucking hilarious. So, and what the guy who he's talking to, Jeff, actually knows. Like, so I'll play the clip, but it's gonna make you mute for a second.
Okay.
Probably 85% would say that you guys were saying that I'm worshiping Satan or something, or I'm a Satanist or whatever the fuck.
Do you know the difference between sadist and Satanist?
No, because I'm not into Satan.
Holy
I'm not into
shit.
Satan. No, I don't.
You really don't know the difference between a sadist and a Satanist. Is that what you're saying, Keemstar?
100% do not know.
Okay, well, please trust me when I tell you they have nothing. Now, you could have a Satanist who is a sadist, but they have nothing.
I'm a Satanist who's a masochist.
So he's a interesting character. I think accidentally I lost her. Oops. I don't know if she got disconnected or maybe the mic unplugged. Let me kick it from the studio, and BETHADONE, I'll just post the link again, and you can rejoin. That's taking a very interesting turn, because I've been like intrigued, by all different kinds of like religious and spiritual practices, and I do think it's a very personal choice. I would never judge someone for something that they're doing that's helping them be a better person and living by the values of radical honesty, radical kindness. That's the best way to go. That is literally the best way to go. Accidentally, guys, don't you start. But already, you guys see the vision, okay? LOL angels and now LOL demons. Maybe we'll have a flip side. We can do them all. I just reposted the link. Sorry. I don't know what. That's okay. Technical issues are very on brand for me and this show. And also, I was going to drop the link soon. You banned me for... I didn't ban you for being a Satanist. Hi.
There we go. Sorry, this is my webcam laptop laptop webcam, because that one, whenever the cord moves a bit, like I don't know what happened, but it gets all fucky.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. So I'm excited. I've been trying to like just connect with other people who are like have a similar values, just wanting to make content online, collaborate, talk about interesting topics, and like you're hitting every point of like those interests for me. Ruby Banwa. Okay, yes. I used to be more of a banner. I'm in my free speech era, but I've had a bumpy ride on the internet. Let's just say that. There's been
I don't believe in
drama.
censorship, so I've literally never banned anyone ever for anything.
I'm trying to be more like that, but there was a while when I came back to YouTube and I was collaborating with people and it went really sour, and I didn't really have an audience for streaming at the time. And they were just sending a lot of harassment my way and, making comments about like past family members of mine and getting really dark. Mark never was that dark, but these people I would get agitated because they would be supporting someone who was hating me, but I'm pretty much over that. I don't care who anyone supports. I'm trying to, improve and learn through this experience. It's definitely something you learn through putting yourself online,
When I was first online, like with camming, they would not let me forget that I had a fiance in the penitentiary. Like I don't anymore, but they would not let me forget it. Like,
Dude, anything dark and sad that they'll just there's a lot of just sadists online.
Mm-hmm.
So I did camming too. I was on Chowderbait. Do you say what site you're on? Do you have any do you still do that? Are you disconnected from it, or what's your feelings on all that?
I still have my pages. I was on my free cams mostly. Sometimes I would go live on ManyVids. I still have about 500 videos up on ManyVids. I still have the free videos up on Pornhub. I've done Chaturbate under a secret name I'll never tell anybody. And I've done
my Chaturbate name was secret too. And then I've had a couple stalker situations, and one of them did find all my porn names. And then like this other girl who hates me uploaded the audio of like my sex sounds, and like, people get pretty dark, but it's almost like hazing in a way. I feel like I got hazed, and like now you learn from it,
It takes a lot for me to take something seriously. So like, even when things have happened, I've just been like, like I don't know.
Right.
I can embarrass myself worse than anyone else can embarrass me. Thank you. Yeah.
Dude, literally. I know I'm beyond, especially I had a psychotic break when I quit fentanyl, and I didn't sleep for like 9 days. I got arrested 3 times in a week and was institutionalized involuntarily for multiple weeks. And I feel like that it changed my brain, but I don't feel embarrassment like I used to. Not at all. I used to like definitely be more shy and anxious, but the embarrassment, it's gone. I wish it came back a little more,
Oh my God. I don't get a lot of embarrassment, but I've had psychotic symptoms ever since I was a kid. I'm schizoaffective and I have borderline personality disorder.
Oh, okay.
So I get psychosis like literally just because often, but not really bad. Like for me to have an actual break with reality, that's when it's bad. That's when I take my antipsychotic, but otherwise I don't like to take it even though I'm supposed to every day. And
dude, antipsychotics are brutal.
Yeah, I'm on the second strongest one in the world. Well, I'm supposed to be on, and if anybody asks, I'm on it, because if my doctor finds out I'm not on it, then I can't get my social security check.
Dude, be careful because my methadone clinic, I used to do like walk along streams with me to the clinic, and I would take it inside but only have myself on it and like not showing it. It was dumb. You're not supposed to do that. They saw it because I gave my YouTube channel name to one of the doctors, and everyone at the clinic looked up the channel and they called me and they were like, you know, they were like, you need to take that down like right now. Like that's not okay. Like, because it's, you have to respect anonymity of people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. It's like duh, and like I knew it, so I didn't show anyone. I would either put it in my pocket or just have it on my face while I just went and took my dose. There was no one else on cam. But I get like they can't let people do that just for the risk factor. They don't want the risk. It's not okay, and it was kind of dumb on my part, you know. I have to learn things the hard way sometimes. So
On the anonymity thing, I was in I'm going to eating disorder treatment again in May 29th, but I was at the same facility I'm going to like a year and some ago, and there's like no filming and stuff, but I was able to film in my room, so I was doing my recovery updates on TikTok at that time, so I was posting TikToks every day and it was fun.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I'm gonna do YouTube posts every day when I'm there for a month starting late May.
Bro, well, that's awesome. You're like getting treatment and being proactive about like your health, your life, your attitude. Like, I fucking love that. And I'm so glad that Mark Fusion connected us. Someone was asking, how did I find you? Literally, I was just cruising through my thing. I saw Mark Fusion and I just saw the name Bethadone. It caught my eye instantly. I was like, that's hilarious.
What was he watching of mine?
What's that?
What was he watching of mine?
I think he just shouted out your page. He just posted the name, like, or he said you were live or something.
Oh, okay. When I was drunk that one time, that was the first time I went live. The first out of 2 times I went live. Oh wait, no, I went live 3 times now because the first time when I was drunk and I deleted that, but he has it because he preserves art.
Oh. Dude, he does, but it's like some of those moments that are embarrassing are like they are the funniest, you know. Like
yeah, he posted a compilation of it today, and I don't mind because I don't think there's any of me drinking really in it. I think it's just me doing bad karaoke, which is fine. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, now there's 2 streams up. The first one when I was like the first time I wasn't drunk, I was like, oh my god, people are actually talking. And then yesterday I put on tooth gems, but I was eating salad and I thought I had salad in my teeth, but it was one of the tooth gems. But I literally picked it off, but I still have a butterfly right here. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, I think I saw a notification you're doing like gemstones. That is too cute. Yeah. I thought of doing that, but like my teeth are so jacked right now because I lost my retainer. We have someone backstage too. I'm not sure if you wanted to stay. I dropped the link and people join just like as a panel, and you're welcome to stay and like interact with everyone, but also no pressure. I know you're new to streaming, so I don't want to just like throw a bunch of strangers at you, even though I'm sure they're you know nice or whatever.
If you want, I can stay for a little if you want me to, but I don't have to. I don't want to intrude.
No, you wouldn't be intruding at all. No, and I'm sure people would love to interact with you too. So we have Noodles live backstage.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi,
That girl's extremely attractive.
Thank you.
I agree.
What? Oh, thank you.
That's also what caught my eye. I'm sorry. I love beautiful bitches. I'm sorry. I love beautiful bitches. I'm here for the beautiful bitches. Dude, hell yes.
So what do you think about me?
I'm digging the visual as someone with a punk background. Is that a Motorhead shirt?
I like
the leather jacket happening. So that visual is good for me, but I'm not sure what's going on with the hair situation.
Oh, I'm bald up top. I'm just like trying to cover it up a little bit.
Okay, I would recommend shaving, not to be like totally. Wow, I'm turning into a Thorp and just like instantly being rude to people. I'm like, shave your head, bitch.
Ben actually inspired this.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Beth. My bad.
No, Ben.
No, there's another streamer father-daughter duo that like there's kind of like a mutual hyperfixation and like war between us, but it's a weird situation. What is up, Stevie? And thank you, Pauly D, for the gifted fucking membership.
I saw that you were watching what you guys were watching before, and I was just like, these people are a little bit
hot.
Yeah,
I live in New Jersey, by the way.
Oh, hey, so you're not even that far away. And Stevie, what is up? Actually, I'll show you how crazy people are. Watch this.
Hey, you big
girl,
Motorhead
and you're not connected to your dad.
Oops, sorry. I cut you off right when you said Motorhead, but I just want to show you how fucking crazy.
Girl, and you're not connected to your dad. You need to go find your dad and suck his dick.
like a weird incest cult is how I could summarize it.
They made that?
Yeah. It's beyond weird. It's a bizarre. I tried to help this girl. I offered her
That
my home
actually
to stay
makes
with
me
me.
freaked
And the
out.
dad has been like fixated on destroying me and getting me to relapse and kill myself. They even
Really?
talked about killing me. They showed up at my house and job. This is them talking about killing me in the same way that my brother died in jail.
I think it's just a big machine.
I don't think it hates you personally. Is that what you're saying? That it hates you personally, or me, or both of us?
Let's start. Let's say Ruby starts doing some super crazy shit right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with her ending up like her older brother today?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're happy to facilitate that?
If that's what she wants to do, yeah. I don't fucking care. She comes over here with a knife. She acts crazy, like, theoretically.
No, it wouldn't be that. It would be more subtle, right?
Yeah.
So that was them literally driving to my city to intimidate me and talk about. They constantly bring up my brother who was killed in jail. They're very cruel. It's just bizarre.
Why would you go over there with a knife? Did you say that?
I was saying when they showed up at my house, I brought a knife with me to work that day for self-protection because they were stalking me and they tried to make it like, oh, she's violent with a knife. It's so obviously like, backwards situation. But Stevie, I agree. The Motorhead shirt is Kino. I'm living for that visual.
I was gonna
think
say, you familiar with his what was that band he had before that? Hawkwind.
He was also in Screwdriver. I don't know if you know that.
Wait, before the racism or after?
Him and Donaldson or whatever. They had a band. I forgot what it was called. Yeah.
That must have been like very brief or something because I don't remember Lemmy being. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was when Screwdriver broke up and then reformed, but I think it was like
yeah.
They actually have. There's one Screwdriver song that I like, but then they went like, and this is
Antisocial.
when you
exactly
Antisocial. It's a great song. It's a great song, but like when you change your band's concept 180 and like,
well, it wasn't just. It was just.
It drives me nuts when people do that. Or
yeah,
the new singer,
it was the
like,
one guy. It was the singer, and like all the original band members weren't even a part of it. And then he I don't know, he died or something. I forget how. I think he shit himself on stage to death. Not really, but
That's G.G. Allen's thing. Come on.
Dude, I was just gonna say, Stoochie even knows G.G. Allen. Holy shit. I went through a big
I
G.G.
love
Allen.
G.G. Allen.
Dude. Yeah, I Bite It. Dude, we should listen. I could play Bite It. I used to play in a punk band and we were like, yeah, that was like a big song that everyone was covering for a while.
he did die. He died in a car accident.
G.G. Allen? No, he didn't.
No, I was responding to somebody in the chat. I was joking. He didn't really
I forget
shit
how
himself to death
he
on stage, but
I know how he died.
How did he die?
Okay, so the thing was,
no, Gigi,
he
drug
was at
overdose, right?
Yeah, he overdosed. He wanted to do an onstage suicide 2 years later, so it's really sad they didn't get to do that. But the thing is, they didn't know he was dead for a long time. They thought he was just knotted out. So then a bunch of his friends that were just hanging out with his dead body and had pictures with his dead body because they thought he was just knotted out almost got blamed for his murder. But they had to explain, no, dude, like literally this, like they had some explaining to do and they almost got caught up.
Do you know what is real?
Posing with a dead body. That's like what Jake Paul did.
He would have wanted it. He would have wanted it.
So you probably know what his real name is then.
It's Jesus Christ Allen.
Yep.
Wait, that's his birth name? I don't know why. I'm totally, dude. That would be
Yeah.
a good topic to cover for a video. Just like the summary of G.G. Allen. We should definitely, if you're into like punk and like all of that shit, we've got to do
his brother
fucking
who
music
like
interview.
played with him a lot, like in bands. I think he had like some soft white underbelly interview or something.
What? He had a brother? That's weird.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, we're gonna have to watch that. I want to see
You wanna
Bite
see
It.
something cool?
Is there a video for it?
Well,
yeah,
you
I'm
just-
sure I'm sure this tab.
Carmelita is the most underrated love song ever, too.
I like I Want to Piss on You. That's a good one.
I like Kill the Police. That's one of my favorites.
Jeez.
This is what, like, when my band was playing, wanted people like throw beer at us.
My cock.
Ryder, who are you spamming a PDF file? Oh my, Ryder, this is why you get blocked places because you go crazy, my brother. Wait, is there a picture with him?
Yeah, I used to hang out
nice.
with Merle.
What?
Yeah, me and Merle used to go to these chiller conventions. He used to live in in Clifton, and he used to drive around with all his brother's shit in the back of his car and sell it. But
Holy
yeah, he was like
that
the
is too
real
funny.
deal. Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow. Well, that's like a totally.
I have a friend
insane.
named G.G. Allen over there, but I'm not in it with him.
He was definitely. I wish there was like. I don't know if there's an official music. It's such a good. Is this? Well, this maybe it's like a stage mix. G.G. Allen and the Murder Junkies.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if that's his brother on the bass or I don't remember, but
I also was like all the like stick and poke tattoos. Like he lived that life, and like it was pretty degenerate, but I like.
I have a stick and poke on my back that says "disgusting bloody pig."
Are you serious, dude?
Wait, am I? Oh no, I'm wearing a T-shirt. It's gonna be too hard to show you, but trust me, I do. And then I have a stick and poke that's a sad face right here.
Oh, I got my first like tattoo was like a stick and poke of just like an arrow, and then I have like this isn't a stick and poke; it's just a light switch tattoo. And then I have like random, I have like a whole bunch of random, just like drunk stick and pokes. I almost tattooed my face. Thank God, I was scared.
My face tattoo is hard to see on camera. It's in like purple. It's
Let me solo stage you so I can see it.
Me? Oh
yeah. I couldn't see it.
This camera's so bad. Wait, how do I do light wise? You can kind of see
Dude,
it.
you're still delivering on the visual.
Can you kind of see it? It's so light on this camera.
Oh, holy shit!
It's noticeable.
It's like it's an X, like right in between your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Bro, that actually looks really cool. I kind of like how it's like faded. I actually have an X tattoo also, but it's like the different. It's for like the band X, like late 70s.
Mine's for Charles Manson. But I don't agree with murder, and I don't believe he was a murderer. And I could get into that another time of what really happened, but he's not a murderer, and I don't want to hear it.
We were watching. I can play my little Ed Kemper. Ben reminds me.
Been serving a life sentence in this California prison since 1973, when, at the age of 24, he murdered his mother, then called police and confessed to having dismembered college co-eds for 2 years, as well as cannibalizing and raping their headless bodies.
When someone abandons himself to being a victim, he's going to have to be one.
With an IQ of 136, Kemper is now the prison's best reader of books for the blind.
I'm saying I've wanted to kill my mother since I was 8 years old, and I'm not proud of that. It started with surrogates at a non-human level. Physical objects, my possessions, other people's, destruction of things that are cared about, and then destruction of things that are living on a lower level, small animals, insects, animals, and then finally
crazy shit. I always just find the psychology like very interesting when people are taken to like such an extreme level. And Ed Kemper, he was like fairly articulate, and
is he still alive?
He I believe was executed. He's definitely actually I'm not positive. I'm actually
Are you
yeah, I don't think he's alive.
Me?
Well, either of you.
No, I don't like serial killers. I don't really like murder. Unless
I too have an anti-murder stance, so I don't believe in like glamorizing it. But I
believe in a murder
of
a I can't say the word on YouTube, that the PDF file. I don't believe in a living, breathing one of those, but that's the only exception.
Do you know who Richard Cunningham is?
No, it's not ringing a bell. But I have a brain injury, so if
Richie Cunningham. Oh, no, from Happy Days?
Yeah, no, it was like Richard Cunningham. He was like the Manhattan Ripper, right? So this guy grew up right down the street from me. And him and the Iceman were active at the same time.
Wait,
and
the Iceman, was that Richard Kuklinski?
Yeah.
Okay,
so they were both dumping bodies in the same spot in New Jersey, right off Route 46. They didn't know each other, right? The the cop who busted the Iceman lived next door to Richard Cunningham. It's just very bizarre. Like there was 3 active serial killers in New Jersey in the early 80s, and they didn't even know each other, but they basically.
There's probably an active serial killer right now because did you guys hear about little Emily Pike? That's so sad.
What?
No. What happened? Maybe we can look that up because I was gonna look.
Oh, it's so sad. I don't know if you should look it up. It's so sad.
Oh my god. Well, now I'm curious.
But
what was the name?
Emily Pike. It was a 14-year-old girl who got killed and dismembered, and the guy, they still don't know who did it. They found her on the side of the road on Valentine's Day in bags, and it was outside the reserve she used to be, so they think it was kind of like a disrespectful thing to dump her there, like a statement.
Ugh.
Oh,
it's horrible. It's indigenous. They think that it has something to do with like a statement against indigenous people, which is just terrible. I living in Canada, we have things like the highway of tears and stuff like that. So like a lot of like yeah, it's just so sad.
It's heartbreaking. Yeah, it's like your life can just be stolen from you. People can steal your peace of mind. They can just it's horrible. And there's a lot you have to, protect yourself as much as you can.
So
Ryder, you're not banned.
Who's this Ghost Rider loser? You want me to show you the clip that this Ghost Rider loser is complaining about? You want me to show it? Here's the clip. I put it backstage. This is what this guy's. I made a joke, all right, about fucking kids in Japan.
I don't do that here, but I.
Wait, where did it go?
Times that have sex with 13-year-olds in Japan. Totally legal. Totally.
It is.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Did you have sex with a 13-year-old?
I don't do that here, but I've flown to Japan multiple times.
I never left the country.
Have sex with 13-year-olds in Japan.
So they take this
totally legal.
They take this little clip, all right. When I was making fun of something that someone said, all right, and then assholes like this
Get up with Japan. I don't do that here.
Me online, dude. Come to my house. I got no problem. I show everyone where I am all the time.
Well, we don't want to encourage anyone showing up.
No,
at
I want to encourage it.
Oh no,
Rider 666. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you.
So you didn't have sex with a 13-year-old?
No, I make fun of I make pedophile jokes all the time. Norm Macdonald does it. The Onion did a really, really good one. Let me. I don't know if you care to watch this. This is a really good Onion one. Let's see what
I mean, I don't want to go too hard in the PDF direction.
Yeah, get the channel. You just got your channel remonetized.
All right.
I know. It's like, yeah, let's see how fast we can ruin it. Let me add.
You're not going to pull up. You're not going to pull up 399 Beach Street, Washington Township, New Jersey.
You don't have to see your address. You don't have to do that.
Breaking news tonight. A body found dismembered
you are looking.
off US 60, just ID'd as a missing girl.
Hey, what's up, TK?
Emily, just
I love Nancy Grace.
Years old. Yes.
She's a boss. But I just want to say, King, what is up? Whoa! Well, first off, I can't hear you, but I can see you, and the visual's crazy. Yeah, but definitely can't hear you. So we're just gonna play that clip, and you can maybe get that mic work done, and we will revisit the King situation.
Her dismembered body, a 14-year-old little girl, thrown off the side of the highway like she's trash.
Yikes. That's horrible.
Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us.
A teen girl last seen walking near an Arizona group home found dismembered over 100 miles away. Who murdered 14-year-old Emily Pike?
What happened to Emily? I know when you see a headline.
God, Nancy Grace still has a career.
I
love her.
Wow, got opposing viewpoints on Nancy Grace.
I love her so fucking much.
I don't know if you've guys seen this. This is what I look like right now. This is probably going to be the last winter or spring that I have this beard.
Whoa!
Wow,
should I shave that or?
Beard.
It's a pain in the ass, man. Like I have to tuck it in every time I go to work and stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a lot of maintenance.
It's not good to get it tangled into a disc grinder or something.
Why don't you put it in a bun?
I have a fear of it getting tangled and then getting worse, but
Ryder, you are such a drama queen. You are such a drama queen, but I will not block you. I know you like to play these little games, but I am a non-blocker. I'm a changed woman.
Much more. Why did Emily go missing? How did Emily go missing? There's so much to this story. Of course, I want to know who murdered Emily Pike. Just
You do it for locks of love.
Do you remember what you were doing?
some
what
people
your
are like,
daughter or
man,
son
don't
was
shave the
doing at
beard. I'm
age
like,
14?
if you want to, I can just send it to you. You can just like put it on your
what
head
these
and
parents
be like
are
Don
going
King.
through. Emily
You get a hat,
Pike
flat top.
found dismembered and thrown on the side of the road, US 60. Listen.
To say that I miss you so much, and I really hope I'll try to see if he can come visit me next time.
Not recovered any kind of weapon. Cause of death is still under investigation by the ME's office. We're investigating those leads. None of those, as of yet, have pointed us to a definite suspect or person of interest. We believe that she was
Two unsolved murder.
and that is where she was.
In Arizona. That's where Lalo's from. It could have been that bitch.
Arizona
Oh my God.
That's a lot just right there in those few seconds to analyze. In the practice of criminal law, every detail matters. First of all, you saw Emily, little Emily Pike, just 14 years old. How did this girl go missing? Why did she
It's just
go
really
missing?
sad, and there's not a
And
whole lot of
why is
info.
she dismembered?
Was she part indigenous or?
Dude, it's like the
She was
dismemberment.
indigenous. I think she was fully indigenous.
Okay, so I put something backstage. Look at the bottom statistic on that. I just posted this a couple days ago. It's unbelievable.
Fully Aborigines.
In regards to statutory stuff like this, 85% of these cases are
Going
done
down.
by Native Americans.
Native American. I'll show you something about Native American. This is Mark Fusion.
Well, this
Thank
is
you,
a-
Bethany.
someone- I don't know if that's
Bethany,
you,
I'm actually
little
the
girl,
person
but-
that got you here. Yeah, I'm Mark
What is it?
Fusion. Don't disregard the name.
You're Mark Fusion?
Yeah, I'm Mark Fusion.
No, you're not.
King
You
Fusion.
never seen what he looks like?
Yeah.
King Fusion.
This is him up close. We usually see him in the corner, but yeah, he's.
I'm a little big tonight, feeling a little special. Thank you for coming up and doing this for all the people. We're just sitting back. I'm getting pulled through the vortex chamber by some fucking klepto. I'm getting pulled into the vortex. We're doing things and stuff. It gets weird here. Thank you a lot. I usually have other people that show up and do things like this, so definitely know we're gonna keep checking for bottom of boy content. Do you jump rope or do anything like that, or do you kind of just, you know what I mean, get your
You
like,
know
little-
how to jump rope.
You
Yeah,
do, you do. Nice. We call that Gooner content. I can barely keep this shirt on. Put my nips in hanging out. But what we're doing is, I hope that you can always come to do these things. We're gonna have definite more people coming around doing this shit. And thank you. Hey.
Oh, thank you, King. King
Thank
is a
you, hey.
loyal
I'm gonna go ahead
supporter.
and get Tommy. No, I mean, we're gonna check back in a second here. Just for confusion, I have to check in and check out. You know what I mean? Check in and check out.
Wait, before you check out, what is
Yes,
going on
miss,
with
yes.
Lockout Rejects, my brother? Do you have a channel?
Miss, I
What
don't know what
happened?
you're talking about. I'm
Bro, what happened?
I'm Fusion. TK
Oh, well-
might have more to talk about than that. We're hacking the systems. We're getting the airwaves fucking going tonight. Can I fit into a t-shirt today? I don't know. But at the same time, I moisturize this with dish soap.
Dawn.
Okay.
Dawn Blue.
No, it was the from Hotel. I learned it from this chick I know. We washed her hair with fucking hand soap in this hotel. You can get that shit. You can get it right and get it tight. So we're gonna just
Get it
gonna keep
right,
doing
get it
this. And you guys look beautiful tonight. Thank you guys for checking in and checking out. Jeez, I can't look at that. I would have sucked on that toe like a fucking
right.
I would have sucked on that toe. We'll talk about that at different time.
Lalo couldn't. He didn't do it. He was even
Why
when
don't
he
you
was
just lick
drunk
the
and
toe?
Hormaxer was egging him on.
I would
That
have
was
licked
wild.
the toe. Yeah,
That was
yeah. What happens is you never licked the toe, guys. You never licked the toe.
A lot of people are into that.
Yeah, I'm into licking toes. I'm into licking a lot of things. This one time I fucking tried this Schumann fucking man, I was licking fucking it was like licking the bottom of a toad. You guys heard of that before? I have spoon, right?
Was it like
Yeah,
all
so you
salty
listening to
and
me?
shit?
Sorry, go ahead. I get
Was it all salty?
Hey, salt, fucking pepper.
Salt,
whatever,
pepper,
dog.
no.
Man, you never know what it is. I'm sweating my bejesus off through all this hair. It's crazy over here. We're just gonna go back through the tortoise shell and fucking go out the other end, dog. The Vitress Matrix is gonna fucking take us there. This Sasquatch tease. This is what we're gonna do next week. Can we fit in these fucking things, dog? We're just gonna do a Sasquatch tease next time. Fucking this is a fusion approved gear. We're coming out with all sorts of shit. So just know we're coming, and you better be coming. TK will check back maybe. Hey,
are you
Hey, well,
Samoan?
thank you for checking in, King. I don't know if you know, so King he's a supporter of many small content creators. With, but that's okay. But he Beth does look a little bit uncomfortable. This is I don't want to throw too much weird. This is kind of a weird show sometimes. It could be
that wig made him look like a white guy who spent way too much time outside.
Oh, that was a wig? That looked totally natural.
Okay, so yeah, that it could have fooled it. It was a very
Mark?
Mark fusion.
That was Mark? I'm kidding. I know that wasn't Mark.
That was thank you Mark Fusion for that appearance. And Mark Fusion is the one who made this all possible. We are hitting the 2-hour mark, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up early and come back with a phone stream after dinner. Any final thoughts, people? And then I'll probably put on some puppy videos to just switch the vibe up to puppies.
Pedophile jokes are funny, by the way. I think they're hilarious.
When you're not a pedophile, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anti-pedophile jokes are funny, yeah.
Yes, we don't like any of that. So thank you, Noodles, for
all right. It was
that.
nice meeting you. I'm sorry that Ben and Grace did that to you. I didn't know that. You seem like a nice
It's okay. I mean, I'm used to the situation. It's easier. They're across the country right now, so I'm not like scared they're gonna come up at my house or anything. But it can get scary when people don't respect basic boundaries. But people are wild online, and I keep coming back for more. So I think there's something wrong with me.
It was very nice. It was very nice to meet you. Thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, Noodles. Stevie, any final thoughts?
Yeah, not really. Just nice to meet Beth.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Beth. Really cool. Yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up always. And Beth, the star, I believe in you. I am excited to see what you do streaming. I think you have amazing energy, and it looks like a lot of my audience is into you. So hopefully we can do more crossover, and everyone make sure you go sub her channel and check it out, because you bring great energy and you're a good streamer. You're entertaining. You're with it. Not everyone has those qualities, so it's a beautiful thing to see.
Thank you. I had a really fun time, and I really enjoy you as a person too. So, if you ever
and we're twinning, we did not plan this, guys.
We didn't. We're all in jumpsuits, literally.
Also, thank you so much, Gamer. It was a lovely stream. Yeah, that was a great episode of Celebrity Sunday. That was a really great episode. So where people can find you, you're at the Bethadone Clinic on YouTube. Do you have you said you're not on like Discord or X or anything?
I have X. Everything's on my link tree, which is on my YouTube.
Okay, the link tree on her YouTube. Get involved. Ruby, my favorite band. I mean, so far as like bands, I love the Beach Boys, but I also love like Bad Brains, X, Germs. I'm pretty eclectic. And then for K-pop, I love my Blackpink and all that shit. So, all right, Armani, setting the example. Everyone should be doing that. All right, so I'm going to take you off, but thank you so much for making the time and coming up here. I really enjoyed our conversation, and you're awesome. I'm really excited for your channel.
Thank you, and you're awesome too.
Have a good night. All right. Yeah, I thought that went awesome. Bethadone, she has like amazing energy. And it's interesting. She has I'm more into like my biblical shit right now, but I have respect for all beliefs and I have curiosity for it. And ultimately, I just want to see other creative people grow on YouTube and people who are open about their struggles and bringing that realness in a very fake fucking environment. Bitches, we need to bring the realness, right? And Jimmy, I'm going to look in the Discord and see what happened, but I'm sorry if people were being rude to you there. There was some conflict in chat at points. Ryder was not happy about one of my guests that I had on. I don't know their history. I want to believe that they are not a PDF, but it can be hard to do like a background check on everyone who joins the link, you know. Awesome. Well, I am a new subscriber to her, and yeah, I just instantly vibed with the energy and twinning. Lots of, you know, interesting, and also I'm pretty sure she was almost named Ruby, which is a thing with Grace too. So who knows? Who knows what these things mean? But I think she's a queen, and you should go subscribe to her if you know what I mean. We didn't get into Miss Hazed as much, but they were like, it's just always shocking to me that like the freak out level towards Miss Hazed for simply changing her mind about a collab. That's okay to do. It doesn't mean it's a weird power move or a judgment. Like, she was really nice about it, and they're like, oh, she must be suicidal. What's up, King? We're just wrapping up.
Oh my
here.
gosh, the son of a gun. When he comes over, it's a real different time. I totally missed the last 20 minutes. What you guys were saying? I was making broccoli and cheese.
Ooh.
Do you put Velveeta slices on your broccoli?
I do not. I have not been a big cooker lately.
Well, I mean,
and I don't usually buy
steam
cheese.
it.
I'm like, I usually eat vegan. If I'm buying groceries, it's usually, I'm kind of bougie like that. But
Well,
any
I know,
final
but
thoughts, King?
Yeah, I'm trying to get through them. My final thought is this: broccoli. What do you do with your broccoli?
I just do a little bit of salt, like a skinny bitch.
Salt, pepper.
Pinch, or actually, a pinch of salt. Pepper, just like the foot taste you were describing, is also how I like
that's
my
so weird.
broccoli.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just a little salt,
But,
pepper, foot kind of.
Can I say
thing.
Velveeta slices over putting the like shredded cheese over it? Don't do shredded cheese. Do the plates of the slices of Velveeta, correct? Over the broccoli. The slices, not the shredded.
You put Velveeta on broccoli. I don't know. I would do pinch of salt, but you know, you look bright in the cheeks. You know, you look healthy, like a young buck, ready to fuck shit up, eating your broccoli.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Am I being weird and hard to follow?
What is it?
I loved your Mark Fusion thing, and I hope you also are a subscriber of Bethadone. Pretty sure I saw you in the chat.
Still have no idea what you're referring to right now. I just got here
now. Well,
thank you, ladies. Definitely saw the nice guy. I want to do a metal shirt throwdown with him. My metal shirt was going to be Thy Art is Murder. If that's a metal band. I don't know if you guys are familiar with a metal band called Thy Art is Murder. My metal band fucking throttles that metal shirt. Not a problem. I didn't want to break it out. I had other things and stuff to do. 64 views, 62 likes. We're fucking spot on with our numbers tonight. Bethadone, great streams. We met you through Mark Fusion. He's always a gentleman.
He's the connector.
He is the connector. He's the connector. He is the connector.
And he's, you know, he looks through Boyd to find these gems.
I don't know how he does it.
You gotta look. You gotta dig. And then sometimes you get lucky. He's the one who discovered her, but I was thinking LOL Angels material, but the Satanism, I'll see how Lo feels about that. I think maybe we can expand to be a more secular counterpart.
Can I go ahead and end the show, please? You talk so much every time I'm on. Can I end the show for us?
It's the me show.
Thank you, guys. Yes, it usually is. Ruby does have a thing with talking over everybody. Guys, we all know it's TK's show. Thank you guys for always showing up at these Sundays. Since we've been doing these Celebrity Sundays, we changed the name from Celebrity from S to C.
It's always been S.
Why are you talking? Go ahead and drink some Diet Ruby. Wow. I got your back, mommy. I promise. So what we do here is, it's been crazy. It started a long time ago with fucking walking streams, and then we'd get other people to show up. From there, we've met you guys. We met every one of you guys, 64 people in chat. You know what that turns into? Biggers, for lack of a better word. It just gets bigger to hundreds of people and hundreds of hours that we are together on these streams. A lot of people hate a lot of people. A lot of people love a lot of people. So when Ruby, started this, I never knew that we'd get here. And so Ruby does me love all you guys or ladies. We can get weird. I'm feeling super skinny and fit. And so it's just Thanks a lot for everything you guys do. I'm gonna keep banging my 2 liters. You guys keep banging this channels, dude. Keep hitting the like button. Do it all. You know what I mean? We're never gonna say like, subscribe, and share. We're never gonna say chatters. There's certain things. The new Ruby, we're gonna work on it. So Ruby, go ahead and hit the button in the back. See how you're not on?
Oops. Well, I think that neatly wraps up. I think he did a great summary of my whole life and my streaming career. We did do the walking, the sodas, they got bigger and bigger. The Newports, they're flowing, the sunglasses, they crazy. She's dancing. It's been a lot, but it's been a great fucking episode. Whoa. Speaking of great episode, thank you for the $5 fucking dono from BB saying great stream. Dude, how about Tommy? Why don't we try a channel that doesn't get instantly deleted because you're obsessed with showing fucking very violent images? Echo? Is it? Am I? Why? Why? Thank you, Armani. Thank you. I appreciate that. Got kicked out of the group or the stream. No one's kicked out of shit. Blockity Block Ruby is out. Free Speech Ruby is in. Okay, we love the spice. I miss the abuse. The brain is broken. Streaming broke me. Whatever, we're into it. We got that $5 from BB. Bethadone, amazing guest. Amazing guest. Oh, that's very beautiful and sweet, Trigger Man. Everyone has their experience and, it's a personal choice, but yeah. I identify as spiritually confused at the moment, but I do love praying and feel like I have a spiritual relationship with God and Jesus. But I also sometimes doubt that and think I'm just actually insane. And both things are on the table. And amen to online viewing breaking brains. She found God already. Well, I also just heard the beautiful sound of a Cash App, aka a Venmo, actually going through. So let's go check that out. See what that situation is all about. Whoa, holy shit. Okay. Just a casual $50 fucking donation from my faithful Celebrity of the Week, Celebrity of the Year, and producer of the Ruby Project, funding this life, this activity, so I have these times available, all these little times. Wow. Thank you so fucking much. Going to listen to Jake Hudson's back. Okay. Jake, all I did was I had moderated you for one specific action so you could drop something in chat, and then you came back and I'd forgotten about it. So I just removed it. I have no ill will to you. It's nothing against you. I'm really sorry. I know it doesn't feel good to have something taken away, and maybe I could have been expressed more beforehand. I screamed so loud. I missed Ruby's reaction. I think I just reacted. I think she was an amazing, awesome fucking guest that went way beyond my expectations even. And Cycleman90 agrees. He said, Beth is awesome. Beth is awesome, and so is money, and so are gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much. For all, I think I got 20 new gifted. It's getting crazy. I appreciate the support. I cannot wait for YouTube to actually pay me, and then I'll really believe it. But it's on the way, supposedly. And I think I'm being well behaved. I don't think I've been doing anything crazy. Unmod you. Okay, oh, well, I'm a little lost with some of the undercurrents of drama going on, but I hope you're okay, Jimmy. I can't do it from the StreamYard, but I'm gonna go into the YouTube and do it. But I don't want anyone to ever feel. Oh, I think he's joking. Oh, dude, I don't know anymore. I don't know because he was having some. I don't think he's joking. I'm gonna do it right now. I don't know. It's hard to tell with text, but I guess we'll find out when I actually do it. But I'm sorry if I did something, Jimmy. I'm a big fan of you, and a lot of people really adore you. But I totally, you don't have to be a moderator. If that symbolizes something you don't like, that's totally fine. He's not joking, Ruby, and he's not the only one leaving this channel. What? Anyway, I thought it was a great episode. Writer. I have so many different theatrical moments happening that I can't fully keep up with it, but I hope I didn't do anything to hurt or offend anyone. I thought it was a great show. Ryder, I will miss you. You always brought some fun presents to the chat, but he likes messing, He blocked me. Everything's just a little fucking fuck with Ruby game. The fuck with Ruby game. Fuckity fuck with Ruby game. All right, is there anything else we want to look at? Carl Jung's psychoanalytic theory, the Electra complex, is the female equivalent of the Oedipus complex, suggesting that girls develop a desire for their father and a rivalry with their mother during the phallic stage of development. What's Grace always doing? Very oral fixation, which I get. What am I always doing? Oh, cigarette. Pills. I get it. I never had this with my father, though. I never felt attracted to him in that way, or felt like a rivalry. I don't know. My family's always gotten along. We've just had some struggles with addiction and some tragedy that's happened. So Jung proposed that just as boys experience the Oedipus complex, a desire for the mother and rivalry with the father, girls experience the Electra complex. So Freud is the one who actually originated the Oedipus complex, and he also has done a lot of amazing research on narcissism. And then Carl Jung, they both split off in their beliefs and borderline were feuding towards the end. But he did just barely touch on the Electra complex. There just isn't, in general, there hasn't been as much research into female neuroses for whatever reason. I'm kind of just stalling. It was a good episode, and I wanted to end it just on a high note, keep it, because we got a lot of stuff packed in there. Yeah, we could do puppies. I could show you a puppy. I could show you a puppy. Puppy. Show you a puppy. Jimmy's a cool dude. I know, we love, yeah. I'm sorry. Reverse Oedipus complex as well. I mean, it can maybe help make sense of certain other streamers we know, but I hopped in at the end of the panel and I'm going to play back. Trying to piece I think it was something that happened on Discord. It's hard. I already struggled just to be able to focus on StreamYard and pull up the clips. Once I start reading messages, it's really hard for me to keep my concentration. Hey, bro. Yes. Yup. I'm actually just wrapping up because I don't know. I feel like I said what I need to say. I also have to chat for a little bit. Maybe let's end on a puppy video. That's really sad, that little girl. And I'll probably do another stream. I don't know. Wow, this is tragic. That Emily Pike story. I was looking at it. So there's video evidence. Yeah. Bethadone was insane in all the right ways, as in awesome and in her own element. I love her. I think she's perfect for, I don't know. I love linking up with other women who are doing similar things, and we can support each other and help build each other up and create our own universe with our own people, our own sector with better people. Dude, Ava, I know that you two enjoy the well, I guess she's watching, but I don't know if she can hear me right now, but Let me pull up the picture. It's a beautiful. You know, we love the Lalito Kino. Lalito Kino. It's been wild. It's been wild. It's been wild. And I'm sure there's more on the way. Okay, writer, everyone. Bring me up 5 minutes. I'll explain. I don't know. I'm like torn, and if I don't know, I might wrap it and then come back. Kaesler? I don't even know what that is. I don't know, but I'm kind of rambling. But Jimmy, I'll talk to you on Discord, and I'm gonna probably come back for another stream. Let him up. Okay, all right. Let me pull up some puppy videos, and then we'll bring them up. I'll just clip things from this. I want to clip the the Bethadone interview, and the Lalo segment for sure, because I think we covered a lot of kino shit there, and. Yeah, I thought Beth was very refreshing and authentic and just like, I don't know. I hope she has a positive experience on YouTube. I hope she's not like targeted by hateful people. Dude, it's a lot. It's hard to keep up with all of them. Because the thing is, it's like, there's a lot of, intense people. I'm an intense, wacky kind of bitch, young, skinny, and rich. Puppies. I know. I think puppies will help. And then we'll have Jimmy come up in 5 minutes and we can talk about what's going on because the audience wants to know too. So we'll hang on for Jimmy. Jimmy, if you want to come up, we can do a little, I don't have Discord. Oh, yeah. Well, I can message. Jimmy, whatever your preference is, but we can talk either way because I want to, make this right and see what happened. Chat, I don't think it had anything to do with me and my coverage of anything. I think it was totally unrelated. So I literally, because I was just, we're just doing like our interview and watching stuff, and he mentioned leaving the Discord, and something went on there. I haven't seen it yet, though. Anyway, very sad for that young woman who lost her life tragically. It's a very scary world that we live in. It's getting scarier. Let's just look at. I want to see what kind of little cute. No, not Dalmatian puppies. Yorkie puppies. I loved Yorkies. I miss my dog Coco as a Yorkie. Very cute. Good scheduling a stream for Wednesday. Oh! I totally forgot that you messaged. We do LOL Angels on Wednesday, so Thursday would be better, but also we could do LOL Angels, take a break. Since we're on a different time stream, maybe just take a break and then do that stream after. But Thursday would be like better for me, but it's not a huge deal either way. I just like to give, have my full energy, but it's also going to be a panel with other people. When I have my full energy, I accidentally talk over people and do stuff like that. I'm trying to work on. Streaming is a different kind of social interaction. So there can be, you don't want to leave that empty space. So there's an urge to just like, talk, and I'm kind of, ADHD. So whatever. Oh, micro. Yes. Here we go. Now we're talking. This is content. This is kino. Look it. That's what I want. I just want a small dog. It's so small. Hi. You can also check in on the Lalo. Y'all gonna hate me for it also? Dude, I'm scared. What the heck? What? Oh. Wow, that was pretty kino. All right, let's see what's up with Lalo. I don't know. Thorp tube kick. I'm such a boomer. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what how the Lalo kino's going. Is it no audio? I can't hear it. Oh, it's because my audio is like totally down. Oh, is it? I like literally can't hear it. Am I crazy? Like, oh. I was like, I'm not even sure.
It's literally a webcam, but
It's like a 2009.
And Jimmy, I'm gonna drop the link whenever you're ready.
like a dash cam would be like it would just be formatted different because it would record and stuff. That's like you technically are supposed to put that on your laptop or computer. You know what I mean? To be its own webcam. It literally is a webcam.
Purple micro penis. I know
don't
you're
think so.
scaring us, Jimmy.
Because it has a
really bad
it has a
admin.
piece connected to it that literally goes on top of your laptop.
All right, let's see what we've been doing. So you guys, I have to sit through a lot to get those clips. You are.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if there is anything. Lalo. Here we go. There's my boy. He's smoking a lot too. Here we go. That's my. Let's get this Lalito. All right, we're. The second wind has arrived. The second wind has arrived. And we've got Jimmy and someone else backstage. We're gonna bring Jimmy up.
That was gonna just give her powerful.
Okay. Hi.
Well, hi, Miss Ruby.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I was totally like distracted, so I don't know what happened in the Discord. Is everything okay? What happened?
Yeah. I just I let somebody down that I really cared about. So
Are you comfortable saying who had an issue with you?
Nah. I just
Did it happen publicly?
No, it happened.
So this is something private, and because of that, so that's the reason why you're leaving. Why did you want to get demodded on my channel?
Yeah. Well, you know, I took my book, my motor. There's such. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I forgot to plug my headphones in, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm retarded today.
Dude, no, this is Kino. We love the technical issues are my brand, okay? And I've been doing really well with it, so we need a little spice. Hello. So what's going on?
Well, on my way to, I've been gone for 4 days, so I took 2 days. I took 2 days and drove. I drove.
Where did you go?
I drove to California and I stuck my feet in the Pacific Ocean and I drove back home. California.
Oh. That sounds nice, but I'm a little confused. Wait, why did you ask for the moderating thing to go? Did I do something?
No, Ruby. I love you.
Okay, good. I was worried I said or did something to offend you. But it's fine. I was like, you don't have to be a moderator. I was just curious why.
No. I stopped off in Oregon because they have a program called with death with dignity. And so I signed up for that program. So
oh my god.
You got to live there. There's a big thing going on right now. Some people say you got to live there 30 days.
Did they give you like a date?
Well, I have to meet with their doctors to make sure that I qualify. Well, as soon as the doctors.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
so
as soon as.
sorry. I can't even fucking imagine the emotions you're trying to process right now
Oh,
is.
no, dude. It gets worse. It gets worse because here's.
I know you lost someone close to you recently too, and that's been just. I'm so sorry, man.
My family. Nah, dude, my family's mad at me because there's this new surgery that I could have that would possibly cure it. Like it's like a 70-some%.
But you don't want to do it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna do it. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just choosing to leave as quick as I can. I'm done. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's. I mean, I can't even begin to process. We love you on, your presence online. Everyone in chat is sending you their prayers, and it's a heavy decision, but it is your decision. And people should be respectful of that. But I personally would probably be on your family's, mentality of trying anything. But at the same time, you're the one who has to go through hell and back to maybe get cured, and you're already, it's a lot. Yeah. Damn, man.
Well, everybody says I'm selfish, man, but when I'm dead, my daughter's gonna be taken care of. So that's the one thing that I can do.
I mean, people don't understand how deep some people just haven't suffered enough to get why someone would come to these conclusions. You have, a fucking brain tumor, and on top of that, life has thrown you incredible curveballs. I, would encourage people to fight with everything they have to stay alive. I think it's worth it, but I'm not in your situation. I can't even begin to understand what you've been through. Yeah, exactly. Get crack. It's a tough choice, but it's obviously I don't want you to pass, but it's your choice. You're in a very unique, difficult position.
Yeah, but I mean, I wanted to come on here and created a YouTube channel that people could come and laugh and joke and maybe make some money on the side, but it's not gonna happen, dude.
Why do you? I mean, I still think you could, and I think you should do that. You are the most adored person in this community. Are you kidding me? You know that, right? These are tough chats, and they all are pro you.
I'm just done, Miss Ruby.
I know that feeling.
I'm done, I'm done. I live by myself. Other than you all, you guys are the only people I get to talk to. There's nobody here.
A lot of people live like that, though, and it's still talking to someone. I'm still invested as if you were. Even with my real life friends, I'll go months without seeing them, but we talk all the time and stay updated. And yeah, it's not the same as a physical thing, but you're still you. You're being yourself, and you're genuinely connecting and making an emotional impact on people in a positive way. That's what you bring to the internet always. So it's hard to see you down, but it's I don't know what it feels like to be in your position.
I was I did everything that I could to try to find a producer to help me out with StreamYard, but nobody wants to help me because of the people I associate with. So I got a subscription to StreamYard that I don't even know how to use. So
I would help you. I mean, I barely know how to use it, so I'm probably the worst person.
Okay. I'll be all right. Once I get to Oregon, I'll be okay, y'all.
Please, I really do want to see you go through with the channel. I think you could really, I don't know.
I'm all right, y'all. I'm okay with this decision. You guys don't get to see the crying and the snotting and laying by the floor and puking. Y'all get to see the happy times. Y'all get to see this, but you guys don't get to see it suffering. And I suffer a lot. And I'm tired of suffering, and I actually look forward to dying. Like, I know a lot of people say that, but like the pain that I'm under right now, like I don't even take pain medicines because I'm so scared of getting hooked to them.
Yeah.
That like the pain is unbelievable, you guys. Like, I think I'm done. I think that I just want to be done. You know, it's not YouTube. Like, I enjoyed YouTube. I enjoyed meeting all of you. I enjoyed getting to know some of you, and to that special person behind the scenes, I'm very sorry I hurt your feelings. I really am. And
Dude,
it's
you have not.
something
You've
I
not.
set
You've
off
only
to
brought
do.
positive feelings to me. Like, you really have not.
So, like, I'm totally sorry for that.
You
And
haven't
you know
done
who you
any. I
are.
don't think you didn't, you know.
No, it was somebody special that I could have had a relationship with, but I screwed it up. So, but anyway, it's not about crying or nothing like that. It's just about telling you, Ruby, you're going to be all right, girl. You're going to make it. You really are. And I love you.
I love you too, Jimmy. You've been,
But
amazing. I don't even know what to say. It's just
I'm done, man. I
you're
fought all
I
I
can tell you
could.
just feel intensely, you care intensely for others, and you're already people don't fucking get it what it's like to live being physically fucking sick, mentally fucking sick, and trying to just carry on every day. And Jimmy experiences that in a way that most people don't have to experience that level of suffering. And people don't understand suffering. This is the beauty and also the evil of the world is you can have infinite love and joy, but also infinite suffering, and just the physical and mental coming at you. I wouldn't be, but I have a lot of hope for my future, and I'm very dedicated towards like building a better life for myself, not going back to drugs or anything. I have no desire, and
I can't say
you're
that,
also
Ruby.
an inspiration for many, in that
I
regard too.
can't say I didn't go back to drugs. I
Who
can't
would?
say
I
that.
mean, yeah.
Like,
I
I
mean, I'm sorry to
relapsed.
hear that, but I couldn't judge it because it's like you're in an impossible position,
No, I relapsed after 27 years. I relapsed.
Wow.
Like, so,
Holy shit.
I don't care anymore, man. I just don't care anymore. I ain't got
You've been
nothing to
through
lose.
fucking hell.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. So,
But you do. And I mean, I relapsed like a year ago, and you can come right back to where you were. You don't lose those 27 years. You don't
yeah, I
lose
don't
that.
want to come back, Ruby.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop. Like, it takes all of this away. And you know
True.
that. You know that.
True.
So
True.
I don't
And
have
you're
to
in a
think
unique
about,
position with like an incoming like expiration
like,
date. So it's like, yeah, it's a hard situation.
like, yeah. But no, I'm getting ready to ride to Texas. Like, dude, I rode to California and stuck my feet in the Pacific Ocean, turned around and rode right back to the East Coast. I ain't even stopped. I ain't even take a bite to eat or nothing. I just drove, stuck my foot in, and drove back.
Wow.
But what are you gonna do? But anyway, I won't take up your time. But that's why I'm just done.
Well, everyone's going to be praying for you, Jimmy. I'm always here, like, as a friend online. You can talk to me on Discord. And
Yeah.
I get relapse. I get all of that. I've no judgment at all. You're in an incredibly hard situation. And if you want some relief, I get that. But obviously, I want to see you at your fullest and your best. And, I
My
think that you
release
still have more to
coming in a
give to the
couple
world.
weeks. I said my release coming in a couple weeks. I'm hoping that doctor approves it. So,
Well, as much as I want to respect your choice, I also hope that he doesn't. I hope he says no, bitch. I hope he says
I
no.
know. I've heard it all from my family before.
Well, gosh. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't even know where to start to understand that level of suffering. Because I know what it's like to be sick. I know fentanyl withdrawal. I know sickness. I know what it's like to be very, very, very sick and very emotionally sick. And there's nothing you can do. And it's like, it's torture. It takes a fucking toll, you know? So for your body to be fucked up even without drugs, it's like, god damn. Like, how frustrating is that? It's like you beat fucking heroin and then life throws you brain tumors and all bullshit. Like,
shit, and I'm back on the heroin. Like, I'm right back on the heroin. I mean, what's it matter at this point when I'm going to die in less than a month? I mean, what's it matter?
Matters because the brightness that you bring to other people is, you never know what impact that can have on someone and what as you have left in this world, I would say. But, you know, it's I don't know. Normally,
this is the only panel we'll be on, Ruby, is yours, just simply because you're my favorite YouTuber.
Oh,
but this is my last panel. I ain't gonna be on no more panel. This is it. Like, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm just done. So, like, if I get accepted, I get accepted. I hope I do. I meet the criteria for it because they're critical. So, you know, nothing more to say. It's like, I'm okay with it. Like, it's everybody else that ain't okay with it.
True.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it, man. You know, if I could have my own funeral, listen, if I could have my own funeral, because they asked me, they said, what kind of funeral you want? I want strippers lowered down from the ceiling with midgets, and I want Another One Bites the Dust playing on the background. That's the kind of funeral I want. I don't want to be sad and shit. I want to be
I will
happy,
volunteer to be
man.
one of the strippers, okay?
No, Ruby. Can I tell you something?
Yep. I will be a stripper at your funeral.
Ruby, can I be honest with you? Can I tell you something from the bottom of my heart? And I mean this whole honest, whole 100% honest. Okay, I know there are pictures out there of you on the internet where, you know, you're showing something. I have never looked them up because I have never wanted to be disappointed in the body that I know it's under that clothes. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
I guess it does. It keeps. Well, I didn't know you were going to go that angle with it, but I respect. Exactly. Well, I mean, also, when I was doing webcam modeling, I was like, I don't think I looked great because a lot of it I was on drugs, you know, or there's some where I'm like overweight, missing half my tooth. Like, it wasn't cute, you know, people.
Listen,
but I had some moments where I was like also really, you know, taking care of myself.
I'm a goon and mother son of a gun. I washed my because of you. I washed my legs.
I do some. I myself occasionally I get gooning. I totally get it, you know, and it's like this fine line.
Well, I'm a gooner over you. You could weigh 100 extra pounds, baby, but with them eyes and that smile, I'm still gonna love you.
Well, I feel honored, and I will hire someone else to be a stripper, though, so that we'll get that. Jimmy's correct. We do not care about. Yeah, I mean, I know that the people who I want to connect with are the people who don't care about that stuff, or they care, but they see that that's a different version of me. You know, I have evolved as a person. It's not something I would like to partake in anymore, just for personal reasons. But like, I have no judgment to anyone who is in that situation doing it.
You put yourself out there online. Okay, let's just look at this aspect of it. That's more than what most girls would do. Okay, so
I've done a lot of
most girls wouldn't do a lot of that. 9 out of the 10 women wouldn't get on camera and show what you've showed. Okay,
absolutely not, and they shouldn't. I would recommend not going down the Ruby path.
No, I'm not saying they should, but what I'm saying is you got enough self-confidence where you did it. So you ain't got to worry about the confidence, girl. Secondly, you own the shit. You take pride in it. I'm not pride like
pride.
you know
I
what
take
mean.
pride that I've changed so much. I take pride that like
Yeah,
I went down that path and I
look
was
where
able
it's
to.
brought you from.
I don't let
Look
it
at
limit
you
me.
now. Would you be the same person, Ruby? Would you be the same person right now? As I don't know what site you were on or any of that.
I actually, it taught me a lot about streaming. I was on Chatterbait. A lot of it was like what I do, just connecting with people.
Oh,
but
I
then there
don't
was
know
also the
Chatterbait.
naked element. But when
Yeah,
people
I'm
watched
gonna
my
laugh at
videos,
you.
they were like, dude, it's just like her YouTube channel. People said I was bad at it. So
you know, like I don't know what Chatterbait is, but I'm gonna tell myself I know what X Hamster is and Pornhub because I am single. But I ain't page 5 like Wings of Redemption. I don't do the page 5.
freaking wings, dude.
No, but like I would love to have that surgery done, but I can't afford it. So
how much is it?
It's a lot.
What about your insurance situation?
Well, if the insurance will pay, my part of it will be $86,000. So
50%. That's a really wow, dude. Fuck our healthcare system. Fuck this.
I can't
Fuck
afford
the
that.
situation where you have to
So
choose. Oh my god, I hate. It's like I don't have a better solution for healthcare. I just hate that this.
So
it's like you just.
King T.I.'s, I got to tell y'all this story because people wanted to know how it happened. I'll tell you how it happened. I'll tell one story for you, Ruby. I'll tell you one story. If you can see the visual loss right eye, right?
Maybe pull it back a little. I can't see. It's like glowing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's that stupid phone. There's a visual it says visual loss right eye 2400 due to trauma, and then under here it has confusion, and then under here it has multiple gunshot wounds. I was actually shot in the back of the head.
What?
Yeah, like it's on record. If you want me to send them on Discord, you can see it. But here's the coolest part. I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's like a knot right here on my wrist. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that knot right there?
Oh yeah. I see.
Okay,
it, yeah.
that's a 9mm slug in there.
Holy shit!
I never have it taken out because I wanted to remember the life I came from.
Yeah. You could also you could do a start a GoFundMe. I'm sure a lot of people would help.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that because, like, you know, like a lot of people get on GoFundMe and they scam people.
There are. It's hard to know what's
they get
scamming.
like a bad name and stuff. So no, I ain't going.
And people will judge it too. Like we raised money for my brother's funeral cost and as a startup for our family's foundation, which exists and has a tax code and it's all like very by the book. But people will still say like, "Oh, you want to profit off your brother's death or this and that," and it's scam.
Yeah,
and
so I'd rather not do that. I just take what come with it in the month. I'd rather do that. I already got paid for, so like I already got an apartment in Oregon. So
wow, so you're moving to Oregon?
Yeah. Well, I'm moving there the day it's going to happen, but since I already got an apartment there and I get my mail and stuff there, I'm considered a resident already. So I paid for a motel, or not a motel, but an apartment building for a year, and I'm going to end up using it for 2 weeks.
God, that sucks.
Don't it? I'm thinking about getting into a homeless guy.
Why not? I mean, if it's already paid for,
Yeah,
I would,
let him
or
have
like
living style, man.
maybe it could be a content house, and you can like give it to YouTubers to use to like go visit Ava or something.
I was hoping that like I can't find a streamer who will what's the word I'm trying to find? I'm having a hard time thinking today.
Like someone to collab with?
To document it. Like I would love someone there to document where me and the doctor have the talk, and then he talks about what's going to happen. And then I would like to actually document the death.
Wow.
Like, he's okay if someone's in there filming when I die. He's okay with that. Like, I okayed it with him. But I can't find a streamer that will do it.
I mean, that is kind of heavy to like film that, but I mean,
but it's death, man. Like, y'all have to understand
a lot of
that
people are very
each
afraid of
and
death.
every one of you guys are going to die. It's just I'm deciding when I die.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a big difference in it.
Well, I can help you get the word out if anyone's interested in that area. Unfortunately, I'm on the other side of the country, but
yeah, I know. I was hoping
we have a decently sized. The community's been growing, so it's like there's people out there. You never know. And I'll definitely put the word out.
Ruby. I was hoping you would do it because I trust you.
Dude, I would totally. I actually would. Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't know about. It might be a bit. I guess I'll have to think about it. I would totally like do a collab of like helping you film and stuff, but it's just the death part that it might be too heavy for me. I don't know. Or even if I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Man, y'all get hung up.
Dude,
can I ask a question though, Ruby?
Hey, actually, they're always looking for people to collab with, and
can I ask a question before y'all shut down?
Sure.
And I mean this wholeheartedly. All right, it's just death. Y'all all gonna experience it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can either be afraid of it or you can embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm choosing to embrace it, man, because it's only something that's going to happen to you once a year. Death is for you. It's not for nobody else. It's between you and your spirit God or whatever you.
Yeah, but I would encourage people. I don't want to encourage suicide. Like, I would.
No, I'm not. I'm not encouraging that. No, dude. That's stupid to take your.
I just want to be clear with the audience that like Jimmy's in a position where he has a terminal illness, so that is a very different situation than like normally offing yourself. It's just there's a lot, and it's a lot to take in, and I obviously want you to live longer and to do well. I want to see you at your best. It's really hard seeing you in in a darker spot.
No, dude, it's not darker. I'm happy about it. I ain't gonna be hurting a lot,
Yeah. Spicoli's backstage. I don't know if he's the right vibe right now, but
dude, get Spicoli in here so you can cheer me up talking about.
Okay, yeah. What's up, Spicoli?
Hey, Ruby, I just want to come on and say hi. I'm off to buy some weed.
Nice.
I'm almost out of weed.
That's
I
have so many little weed pens with like a little one.
Spicoli, man, ain't it the first of the month? Shouldn't you have all kinds of weed, bro?
Hi, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
I love you, Spicoli. I love you. I want you to be the mother of my children.
Well, I'll be the father of your children. You could be, Jimmy. You could be Ruby and my godfather, because she's gonna come out here to Palm Springs, and
I'm okay with that.
Ruby and I are gonna practice. Ruby, do you want to come to Palm Springs so we can practice baby making? I want to practice.
I mean, I'm still. To be full disclosure, I'm 125.6 right now, actually. So I'm feeling kind of.
Damn, Ruby, you looking good, girl.
Thank you. Well, I've been saying no to candy. I've just been really firm about like no candy because it's like those little junk foods add up, and having like a more physical job helps too. But I want to. My visual helps my channel if I look my best, and I like looking and feeling my best. I'm a full believer in looks maxing. But also, if some people don't care as much as others, and that's fine too. I've
Ruby, can I tell you, you look your best, baby doll. You look like $1 million freaking bucks, baby.
Thank you. I mean, I do. I feel a lot better since I lost the weight, and I feel a lot more confident. And I'm really excited.
When you come out here, Ruby, when you come out here, we're gonna fuck, but What you all you have to do is you're 125.6. When you drop 0.6, here's her motivation to drop 0.6, Jimmy. When she drops to 0.6, my tongue goes on her vajayjay. I'm gonna stick my
Bro,
tongue
can
on
I
her.
tell you something?
Here's
She
what she
don't
gets.
need to.
Jimmy,
She don't
when she
need to
drops,
drop that. No, bro. She don't need to drop that
I gotta
0.6.
give you motivation. When she drops to 0.6, I spray whipped cream on her
Nah, bro.
clitoris
You
and
silly,
vajayjay.
man.
Let me talk. Ruby, when you get to 125, when you drop to 0.6, I spray whipped cream on your clitoris and your vajayjay, and I slowly lick it off for an hour, okay?
That
That's your
sounds
motivation.
very exciting. I'm so excited that I want to play a little song as a little outro by a little bunny named Kendra Wilkinson. And she did release this song called Lost in Space that is kind of a hit, in my opinion.
Okay. Ruby, when you get down to 120, I'm going to spray whipped cream between your dirt chute and lick it off, okay?
That's incredibly enticing.
Spicoli, she's perfect the way she is.
Also, for the people asking, I'm 5'4.5". I'm a tall
Dude.
5'4".
I think I'll have your queen in 2 moves, Dr. Smith.
I have a bigger package than.
So, for the people who know, she was one of the girls next door that dated Hugh Hefner.
Yes, sir.
She's still fairly famous in reality TV and stuff.
Ruby, did you see how small? Ruby, did you see how small Ben's penis was? Ben had the
I
micro
did.
penis.
It was not the size I expected.
Dr. Smith, there was nothing there.
I think it's time you went to bed, young man.
All right, Dr. Smith. Are you sure
That
you'll be
Dr.
okay?
Smith was gay, wasn't he? Dr. Smith was the first gay guy on TV.
Danger, danger.
Dr. Smith was a homosexual. Dr. Smith was the first gay guy on TV.
Don't have a fucking filter, you know I'm loud. Don't try to box me in, I can't be controlled. And even when I party, I'ma get that dough. When you go hard like me, gotta play hard like me. Set your dirty mind free, 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 free. When you
Ruby,
go
did you know Dr. Smith was the first gay dude on TV?
your dirty mind free.
I didn't know it, but I kind of figured.
Yeah, he was gay. And Paul Lynde also. Paul Lynde, who was in Bewitched, he was on Hollywood Squares. Paul Lynde, check out Paul Lynde, another openly gay.
Yeah.
Dr. Smith was gay, guys. Dr.
I kind
Smith
of
was
figured
gay.
he was.
I'm taking every dollar that you're making while you speeding. I'll be breaking. When you go hard like me, gotta play hard like me.
You think Dr. Will Sucky sucks Will Robinson off?
When you go hard like me, gotta play hard like me. Set your dirty
Jimmy, do you think Dr. Smith can jack off Will Robinson?
I ain't even gonna answer that.
Jimmy, I think Dr. Smith sucky sucked on Will Smith.
Gotta get it down my system. I'm on that system. Get it down my system. I'm a
sorry. I'm sorry, Spicoli, but I was really watching I was watching Ruby dance in the background. That's so interesting.
No, I don't know what Spicoli was saying. I'm sorry. Sorry, Spicoli. You're ruining the song. Look at this. You're killing it.
You got this badass chick dancing in the background. You want to talk about? Yeah, no.
It's like freaking out. We're gonna freak out together.
Dude, I unironically love this song. That bass line goes so hard.
It's her.
Chigger man, thank you, but I can't do that to people, bro. Really, thank you so much for that, but I can't do that to people, man. I just really can't do that. people work too hard for the money, brother, and I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that care about you. I'm gonna wrap up the stream and go get some dinner, but I'll probably do another stream. Any last words? I hope this isn't your for real last panel. So,
Well, Ruby, you want me to come back on your panel? I will.
Okay, all right. That makes me feel like it's less like a final, like goodbye or something. But Jimmy, we always appreciate you coming on. You're like extremely vulnerable and honest, and that's what I love having on my channel. Not everyone, gets that, but a lot of people you see, they react to what's real. They're sick of fake shit. They want to know real shit, and you are a genuine person who's going through a lot, and a lot of people care about you, man. Including myself.
I love a lot of you guys out there. I just don't tell you enough, but I do love you guys, and I love you, Ruby. You're such a sweetheart and a superstar. You really are.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Y'all take care.
All right, you too, Jimmy. We'll be in touch. Wow. Like Static said, we did experience a lot of different that really was quite the stream. We started with the Lalo, Kino, and then we moved to an amazing interview with Bethadone. I loved that. And then we got a really kind of heavy message from Jimmy, but another reminder, never take anything for granted in your life. If you are physically fucking healthy right now, and if your mind is okay right now, life is really fucking hard, and it's really shitty to be cruel to people online. And I appreciate the positive vibes, and I know I myself am a toxic bitch. We're working on it. And yeah, but ultimately I would like to send out love and positive vibes into the world. And I hope everyone has a beautiful night. Thank you for all the donos. I don't know if I updated it, but we're definitely over 100, maybe into the 200 zone, including all the gifted subs, which is fucking amazing. I really appreciate everything. And I would like to do the same thing next week, where I'm going to have my clips organized beforehand, and just get the highlights to make it a more compact show. And I think that helps with like the Lalo stuff. We didn't have to like sit through a lot of boring shit. Yeah, and everyone send your prayers and kind thoughts and words to Jimmy and to everyone. Please be kind to each other, because life is really hard for people. Exactly. Never take anything for granted. Don't take people in your life for granted. Ruby, this is what I like to hear. I do have some narcissistic tendencies. And I was thinking about it, just how much streaming is very embodies the Greek mythology around narcissists falling in love with his own reflection. Because part of streaming is you have this fantasy of who you are to other people, and you become captivated by that reality and the affirmation from it. And it's very addictive. That's really sweet to say. I really appreciate that, Bean. Hey, Patrick. Patrick says, new to stream. We've never chatted, but you seem like a great guy. Be cool to see you again. Respect, man. Exactly. You want to respect people's choices. He does have a terminal illness, so there is that, most of us don't know what that's like. I've had, my physical and mental health issues, but nothing to that extreme, but he's been keeping the show going. You get up every day, you endure, you try to be a better person the next day. Keep switching up. Don't be afraid of failure, and stay strong. Yeah. Sending a lot of love for Jimmy and everyone, and also love for Bethadone for coming on. That was fucking awesome. So yeah, on that note, and thank you, Get Cracked, for all the gifted stuff. Thank you everyone for everything. It was amazing. It's a great night. So
Hi.